I think I'm on mic. Hopefully the music's not too loud. Start setting up here. I got some stuff to do. Got to put this thing back together, and then we have to do mechanical stuff. I did some of my homework assignments. I didn't do it all, so saved some of it for the start of stream. We got a couple little like tune-up things to do on this whole business here. So for one, well, I'll wait a minute. I'll wait a minute or two. Let me go get a soda. I think I have a Red Bull. Yeah, I need to put knee pads on too. I'll do that in a minute. I'll do that a little later on. I'm gonna need them because we're gonna be rolling around on the floor today. At least at the beginning of the stream. I need to roll around on the floor and tighten up all the bolts on this thing. Using it yesterday, loosened everything. So let's get the multimeter away. I don't need that. Multimeter's always in the way, isn't it? Up. See, I don't get to hear the music that's playing right now because it's coming through the mixer. Just make sure the volume's good. I can't hear myself. I don't have a master mix. Oh yeah, it's fine. That sounds good. That sounds good. How's everybody? How we doing this Friday? Two ninjas glued. My God, it's too powerful. Oh man, I love that name. Two ninjas glued together, subbing with a prime. Dude, thank you. Thank you for a laugh. That's excellent. Now in the future, we're gonna get to new I don't know how long you've been around. I don't know. I probably laughed at the name before. We're getting to new projects once we plow through the remainder of the wheel. We're gonna get to burn the subs, and so names like yours are very good to have. Because sorry, I'm coiling up the multimeter wires while I'm talking, and apparently I can only do one thing at once. I'm unable to multitask. Anyway, so yeah, when we get to the other projects, one of the other projects is the mainstay of this channel, which is called Burn the Subs, and it is a board on my wall. What is designed to burn the names of people. Okay, I just coiled up I coiled up an Ethernet wire and I tossed it over onto the shelf, and it completely uncoiled itself. Anywho. Yeah, Burn the Subs is a project around here that we do, and it's a laser etching table that's on my wall. What is designed to hook up to the Twitch API and burn the names of people who subscribe to the channel on itself. Got a bunch of stuff that we need to do with that, because I'm going to be doing technology upgrades. This is my little Twitch glitch cell phone recharger logo has like wandered off of the sticky stuff. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna get to that, and then someday, if you resubscribe, you will end up on that board. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, it looks like the first couple messages that come through chatty don't really get any fanfare. It's got a couple messages need to propagate all the way down in order for this thing to hear. I'll put an ad banner up there for my Discord. We'll do that. There we go, a little ad banner for my Discord. If nobody's talking, I'm gonna use this space as a billboard. Let us see here. We don't need this anymore. Yeah, so that's why I get such amazing encoder signals, is that I'm using the full differential. So all the noise that the motor's making is able to be filtered out as common mode noise. I have this monitor in video monitor mode, right? It's in video monitoring mode so that I can look behind me and see the production stuff that's going on. So it's like all the way out here and like sagging. It's like bleh. It feels really weird to like program on that right now. But yeah, that's what I got running with this program here. Now what I'm doing here, this big block of code is where I'm extracting all of the bits, all the ones and zeros from tables of values that we receive from the remote devices. So we ask for the data, it gives it back, it propagates these variables. And so here's where I'm extracting it. Now what I've done is I've renumbered it, starting 0 to 7 for the shifter, Then the paddles, 8 and 9. The horn, I made the very last button. 16, 17, 18, 19. If those are like, yeah, talk, back, mute, okay. And then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 are the random wheel buttons, plus, minus, end call, all that stuff. And then 20 and 21. Oh yeah, these are the paddles. But 20 and 21 and 20, well, 20 and 21 are, what are they? They're the last two in this one. So call and end call. So the phone buttons won't do anything. One's call and the other's end call. Well, we were using the call button actually. Maybe we should make talk and mute. Yeah, talk and mute. Let's make talk and mute 19 and 20. So 19 becomes 20. 20 becomes 19. And then 18 is, well, we can't have them all. Which one's 21 there? That one's end call. End call's important. The top and the bottom buttons are important because I'll use them for like boost or headlights or something like that. So it sucks that I got to give up 3 buttons. I got to choose 3 buttons that I give up. One of them's horn, but then what are the other ones? Call and end call. Or no, talk and mute. So talk and mute should be 21 and 22. So what is that? That's this one. 21, and then back mute. So this one's 22. So let's go through the list again and make sure we get them right, because that one will be, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, those are the paddles. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We could do 16, 17, and then 18, and then 19. Oh, 20. Which one's that? Wait a minute. Oh, that one's the horn. That stays at 22. So this one becomes 20. This one becomes 21. That way, talk and mute. I should probably put what the identity of these are in a comment that follows them. What I'm doing is I'm just rearranging. Oh, hey, I'm on camera. How you doing? Apparently, my face is on camera. If we look a little bit to the left, oh my God, it's me, and I'm lit all wrong because the light for my face is right there. Yeah. So what I'm doing is prioritizing what buttons are what, because remember, Unity Engine does not recognize any button after 19. So 20, 21, and 22 are useless. So we've got the horn button, and then I need to select 2 other buttons that I'm just blanking. They just can't work in the engine. So we've identified them. So now we should be able to take this whole thing back to the desk, where you can see it's not mounted currently, and we'll be able to. Ooh, that was a burp. I had a curry chicken salad for lunch, and it was possibly some of the best chicken salad that I've ever had. Absolutely delicious. So yeah, we're gonna get this program into the base, and then we're going to button it up. I put standoffs on the enclosure, so I don't have to have four hands to mount the thing again. And then I need to look at a bunch of the mechanical stuff that's going on with the setup on the chair, which I guess we'll just start doing. I'm just gonna start working because we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. Oh God, this is my bad side. You can see how terrible my beard is on that side. All right, I guess I need to walk over to the Stream Deck in order to do anything. So I'll walk over to the Stream Deck and undo a bunch of the stuff here. Let's go to setup. We get rid of start soon. We fade out the computer audio, which was at half, which I didn't realize. So pause that. Oh boy, I'll lower that volume for now, just in case. All right, so we've got all the code worked out. I've got everything programmed. So let's program the base station, and then we'll put it all back together. I really should. We really should build in like an external USB plug for the Arduino on this thing, but I'm not gonna spend the time to do that right now because it'll take a while. So anyway, plug in the the Teensy 3. Tools, port, COM8. Yeah, that seems right. Upload. Cool. Okay, that's it. That's all it takes. This computer was all ready. It must have had most of it already compiled together. And that's it. That's how we reassign those buttons. So let's get everything back together now. This is gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna be a lot of work. Boy, oh boy. My favorite work. Let's see, I got a little pile of screws over on my desk. This is like when I'm watching like streams, I will be doing this stuff because it's all tedious. It's all tedious. All right, let's see. I need this piece of tape where I can cover the breathing hole. I was debating whether or not I wanted to open this up and create a USB port, like plug area right there. So I ripped up the tape, but I'll put some of the tape back because I want it to block air. I want air to be coming in on one part of the entire enclosure. So there's that. This goes back here. Like so. We'll get to playing games in just a minute here. My stool is currently hosting the wheel itself, so I can't sit for the entire beginning of this. I can't just sit around and wait. All right, let's get this whole thing back together, back where it goes. Did that to my PC side panel. Used electrical tape. I hate electrical tape. To cover 2 vents that just suck dust. Well, that's a good call, but you should find a different tape. Gaffer's tape is very good. Electrical tape has a very strict temperature range, and it's designed to stretch. But the problem is the adhesive on electrical tape is absolutely criminal. It is the worst stuff. It's really, really bad. You know, I should talk. I'm sitting here screwing back together this hodgepodge electronics case, but the weird sort of like adhesive soup that ends up on your stuff from electrical tape really always bugs me, because I've always, for a long time, I was using electrical tape on projects when I was a kid, and I just hated finding an old project that I'd used electrical tape on and totally ruined, you know, whatever surface that I was taping, like wires and stuff like that. Like you have to, oh, I got to fix something with this wiring here that I did, you know, a year ago. Oh, it's wrapped in electrical tape. It's like the worst. So you spend a little bit of extra time. You use things like shrink wrap. Oh, my knees. It's cracking noises. Things like shrink wrap, where it's called for. And if you really need tape, try gaffers. It's a little bit more expensive, and the cheap stuff is pretty bad, but it will stick to dust, and it won't leave behind a residue, assuming that it doesn't pull the paint off, whatever you're taping it to. Some people swear by Gorilla Glue tape, but I'm not a huge fan of that stuff either. Duct tape also leaves a terrible residue. Yes, well, it's not. See, electrical tape is a lot like that Flex Seal, where Flex Seal is actually just like it's like a silicon rubbery kind of stretchy tape. It's nothing special. You can get it anywhere. You don't need to buy their brand. But the material sticks very, very well to itself. It does all that molecular shit, and it bonds to itself really, really effectively. It does not, however, bond to anything else effectively. And electrical tape is a lot like that, because when you wrap something in electrical tape, you are relying on its ability to stick to itself and the stretching nature of it. I've seen electrical tape used to hold up like what are they, like power line poles, ones that like shred and fall to the side. I've seen fixed entirely with electrical tape, because I guess the lineman had nothing else to use there, but it was kind of frightening. At least put a band clamp around it. All right, I gotta put on knee pads now. Thank you for that. That was right in my face, because I'm over here by the camera. All All right, so we got the control box back together. Our buttons are reassigned. I prioritized them because 3 of the buttons are unable to be programmed, and before those 3 buttons were our shifter locations. We are not fixing the weirdness of the shifter, aka the shifter being kind of a little strange, like how it kind of forgets to go into 3rd gear if I push on it too hard, because it's funny. I like that. I actually like that because it's a, you know, the car is a jalopy. So this kind of works with it. All right, knee pads. I got to put on knee pads. I bought these 511 tactical knee pads, not because I'm cosplaying being an operator, because I'm a fat ass. I'm a big fat guy. I am not, I'm not in Meal Team 6. I'm not part of the Gravy Seals. But I bought these because they were cheap on Amazon. And having worked on this project and my desk routinely, I needed something as I transition into being an old man. Something that's going to keep me from shredding all of the collagen around my knees. So they're helpful. They're actually pretty helpful. Yeah, it really does. It fits too well with the rest of the game. OctoJ was like, what are you going to do about the shifter not getting the right gear? And I'm like, you know, I could sit here and try to engineer my way around this thing not recognizing the address that's being asked for, but why? It's too funny otherwise. All right, here's the setup. Here's the setup, and we got to do a little bit of a shakedown, but let's get this thing mounted first. I put standoffs on this thing. I found standoffs and a bunch of washers. So these will allow me to have the ability to actually screw in the fucking thing with 2 hands instead of 5 hands. So let's see, this goes this way with the power. I want the power going that way. So now, should be able to, if everything lines up properly, that's sort of the assumption here. And then we'll get to playing games. I would like to lower this thing on the chair a little bit. It's going to be kind of a struggle to line up the holes, isn't it? Oh, and these kind of want to slip through, huh? At least this way I can do it with one hand. Look, Ma, one hand. Yeah, these don't screw in all the way. I guess this thing's going to be a little loose until I can figure out a better way to mount it. These screws don't quite go all the way down, but they are countersunk so that I don't catch my foot on them. That's the important thing. Push comes to shove, I can get a floor mat and put it on this car floor mat. Is it really going to come to that? Are we going to sink that low? I'm going to have to get classic car mats for my steering wheel setup. This thing is very crooked. Oh well. Actually, I can fix that. I can fix that. It's a little crooked. No, maybe I can't fix that. Never mind. That's just where it's going to be. That's just where it's going to be. I guess I could put like pieces of rubber hose on the ends here, and that way it would be like shock mounted. Okay. Well, that's a lot easier with standoffs, that's for sure. This thing is like crooked because the distances to the screw holes are weird, but it doesn't matter. Nobody's really seeing that part of the whole build. Nobody really observes that very closely. All right, I need a flathead screwdriver for the DB connectors, and I put it up on the hanger. So now I have to, you guys get to see the oh bother crawling around on the ground that is normally censored by the view being of the desk and not of me. That's the shit that I go through for you guys, you know? All right, all the little plugs. What'll be fun is when we turn this thing on and it will have reversed the direction again. Just you wait. Just you wait. Got these plugged in. How's everybody's Friday going? Got anything going on? Anything cool? I didn't have a long intro to the stream because I'm going to be doing this. Just crawling around on the ground and tightening up bolts. Using this thing is the worst thing for this thing. My usage of all the components here have loosened a lot of things, but at least we know, you know, it's a good shakedown. It tells us where all of the areas that need engineering are. These are fucking flathead screws, you know? God, how's everybody doing? Wait, hold on, I gotta read. Fixing other people's mistakes. This is all made by me, so I pretty much am just fixing my own mistakes. We appreciate your sacrifices, yeah. Yeah, it's always nice to have only your own mistakes to fix. I feel for you having to fix other people's. I was probably the one always making the mistakes, let's be honest. Why are these screws so fucking hard to work with? I really need to, like, steal some thumb screws from, DB connectors. Like, fucking flatheads are the worst. Oh my god. This is like impossible. It was meant to fail. And the problem is these plugs don't plug in all the way unless you screw in the screws. But like, I'm finding it very hard to find. There we go. I wish these were Phillips. I wish you were Phillips heads. There, I said it. I said it. Why can't you just be like Phillips? I think this screwdriver's too big. I think that's what's going on. Because I can't, like, feel where it engages. I'll make the best of it. I don't want to reach over and grab another one. Once it kind of engages, it kind of sticks in. This is obnoxious. There we go. All right. There's that. That's all plugged in. Ow, my hand. Let's see. USB and power come when we move it over there. So that knocks that off of the list. I gotta take a look at the list on Discord. Waiting on Euro Millions to see if I can retire early. I think the Powerball was up pretty high too. My folks they were like, hey, the Powerball is like super duper high right now. And I'm like, this is gonna be a transparent ploy, a very transparent ploy to get me to go pick up some Powerball tickets. And they're like, you want to go get some Powerball tickets? It was like the next sentence. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't want to participate in the dumb person tax. Titan pedal attachment, software shift. So we got that one, software shift. We didn't do no paddles. Instead, we have no phone controls. What is it? FN, function. I can't reach it. Function, this stupid tiny keyboard. I like the tiny keyboard, but also I don't like the tiny keyboard. What the? No, this is the wrong button. Escape. I need tilde. Edit that. Nope, not that one. Cancel. Edit this one. I can do this with a regular keyboard just fine. It's shift. Not shift is, no. Shift function. There we go. Arrow key down. Shift function. There we go. Man, all that just to cross it out. Program micro. We got that one. I don't know why that's a separate item. Edit that. I gotta do this maneuver. Shift function tilde tilde. No, only 2 tildes, not fucking 6. Down to the bottom. Shift function tilde tilde. There we go. Crosses that item out. Make clutch engage at top. We can do that. We'll do that with the tuning software. Tighten pedal attachment bolts. Pedal attachment bolts. Oh yeah, that's on the chair side of things. So for that, I need all these T-handles. Let me put chat back up because I had Discord up. It's actually happening. Yeah. We just did the Arduino programming, by the way. The Arduino programming, I just have this big block of code in the middle of the LIN bus stuff, and that's where I assign what buttons go to what. So the ones that I've omitted, I needed to omit 3 buttons because we have in Unity Engine, older versions of it, you only have up to button 19. There's no button 0, and it goes all the way to button 19. So when we assign them to the packet that's going to be output, we basically are punching them into a variable wherein if that variable changes, then it'll send a packet. So what we do is we put them into that variable, into the 24, I believe, positions of that variable. We have 22 buttons currently. Unity Engine goes up to 19. So we had to dump 3 buttons out. Which ones were they? Well, they were push to talk and mute. So there's a little person with the sound waves coming out of the front of their face. The other one's mute, and then the third one is horn, because I can't operate the horn. I don't have the airbag cover hooked up properly to press on that giant button that is the horn. So those are the ones that we omitted. So every other button works. All right, on to chair. On to chair. Drop $1 or $2 on a scratcher once in a while. I don't know. I know. The horn's one of the more contentious ones. You guys are very horny. I mean, my policy with stuff like lottery is the same thing I do with gambling, is just to set out an amount of money that I have for the night as what I'm going to spend on entertainment. So it's like, all right, friends are going into the casino. I'm going to get free drinks, and I'm going to let them do what they do. I'll watch them do their stuff, and I'm going to spend no more than, and usually like $20, $40, $60, right? Don't spend any more than $60. Last time I did that, I hit up blackjack, and I made enough to buy everybody dinner. And that was it. That's all I do. And if that money goes away, I leave. Or, well, I just hang out and get free alcohol and oxygen. Free alcohol and oxygen. What a deal. I mean, we're like close to Atlantic City here, so throughout my sordid upbringing, we would end up in Atlantic City quite a bit. Yeah, exactly. You just plan on losing everything, right? And the next card is always 10. Yeah, they do free drinks, but they don't serve them very quickly. It's predator vision. Yeah, you can see exactly how hot my ass is as I bend around this fucking thing. All right, I should work on this from the other side, just so I'm not like a cam girl. Who's your favorite cam girl? Oh, bother. Of course. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm wearing tactical knee pads. I bought these motherfuckers because I was working on my desk a lot, and as such, I am kneeling down in order to work on stuff. You can see that I'm a little bit rotund. By a little bit rotund, I mean I'm a fucking fat ass. So, these have helped me retain a little bit of collagen in my kneecaps. All right, hold on. I gotta undo the collar mount on the bottom of the chair and move it down. And I think what I'm gonna do is reverse the little bolt-on hanger piece so that I have to lift the thing up and then get the little engagement pawls to go in. I'll have room for the wrench that way. If I loosen this thing, well, you know, I can keep them where they are though. For now. Just so we can get to the game a little faster. Move that all the way down there. As low as possible. That flattens the pedals out. Tighten that way up. This is the strongest part of the whole build right here. This collar that I put around the bottom of the chair. I need to do more VR stuff, then I'll become thinner. I've been meaning to talk to some of these streamers that do VR, see if they're willing to try my VR comfort solution, which Among other things, there's a different face pad. It's like a larger face pad that you can get. And weights on the back of the helmet, because that way it balances out the weight of the headset. Problem is, it puts all the weight on the strap on the middle of the head. So you get, you don't really feel the VR helmet on your face with the weight on the back, because it only needs to just barely clamp on. You don't need to have like a skull crusher in order to mount it. But the weight is balanced on the middle of the top of your head. So you have a little bit of a different feel to the whole thing. It really improves your ability to operate in VR longer. What are you guys saying over here? Also, you're gonna see Amaranth farts. I've told you guys about this, but there's that GIF, GIF, or GIF is how you pronounce it, isn't that right? Anyway, that GIF on the internet of the 4 cats sitting next to each other, and one of them farts, haha, funny fart, and all the cats look over. But clearly, I mean, you can see right now. Oh my God, how hot are my pits right now? Oh. Yeah, the woof. But the 4 cats sitting there, you can see that the entire GIF is in this color palette, right? It's in this color palette right there for the thermal camera. So purple, yellow, blue, orange. Purple, yellow, blue, orange, right? No green, no light blue, purple, orange, red, yellow, a little bit of blue every now and then. That's the color palette, right? The cat fart is green and white and black. It's not the same color palette. It's taken from some other thermal imaging. And it doesn't even track with the movement of the camera. But everybody on the internet is like, haha, funny farts. I saw this on thermal camera. And it's no, you didn't. Don't lie. Don't you lie. Why are you lying? Why are you lying so much, huh? This is the wrong size. No, tightens that up good. What else? I think it was just the mount by the chair was super loose. And then this is where the cables are coming in. The pedals, I don't have any way to make the brake pedal feel like more of a strong, pedal. I really want to be able to rest my foot on this, but I don't think I have a spring that I can replace this one with. If I do, let's take a look. I mean, the spring bin is, I think it's right in this trash pile right here. Yeah, it is. And here's all the springs. Hand sanitizer? What's that? I got a bunch of springs in here. See if I have the right. I have one that's big enough to put in that socket right there. And it doesn't look like, it looks like it's not long enough. Hold on. I know Gonad did a bunch of stuff swapping the springs around on this in order to get the feel out of the pedals that he liked, but yeah. Just put that right there for now. That will not fit. It's too big. Unless I want it to do this, in which case it'll push in the pedal. That's not how it's supposed to operate. And it needs to be a much shorter spring, and I'm not about to custom order one. That is a big spring. What else we got? Well, that's the right size. Almost. Only problem is getting it to click in on this thing. I'm sweating. Oh my God. I'm like all sweaty. So I like moved my body around for like 2 seconds, and my body's like, all right, we're gonna go into emergency mode to try to cool you off. And it's like, I don't need that. Like, stop it. Stop sweating so much. You're embarrassing me on the thermal cameras. Oh yeah, I love stretching dangerous springs. I'm sweating just sitting here. Yeah, it's kind of muggy today. I think it's like 75 in here. 70 maybe. 70, 72, 73. I don't know, just name a number. It's probably the temperature in here. There we go. That's one link. The other link's not going to really cooperate, though. You can use the pliers on this. That shouldn't be dangerous at all. And I need to like open up the end of the spring, but it's all spring steel. It's all the boss. It's all Springsteen. Oh my God. Ugh. All right. Just minor inconveniences. If I can get something to like hold on to the one end while I try to wrench the other one open a little bit. Oh yeah, that'll do. Of course, what I really need to be doing is pulling the attachment point in a little bit on these, because this one's just a little bit over length. There we go. Nice and open. God, working with springs sucks, doesn't it? 81 to 80%, 74 inside. That sounds awful. My thermometer over there says 73.2 and it's 60% in here. Although that thing's not incredibly accurate, so, you know, take it or leave it. I still need the pliers. These are the super duper bomb pliers. They've got a little spike so you can put a detonator into the soil. Because that's how you're supposed to set up a detonator, is you put it in soil first before you attach it to explosives, because you want it to, what do you call it? You want it to, probably shouldn't double those up. If it accidentally goes off, if you hit it with static electricity or something, you don't want it to blow you up. Instead, you want it to just blow up the ground. Detonators are very powerful. I've seen demonstrations where they put one in like a 50 caliber ammo can, set it off, sucker goes like 16 feet into the air before coming back down in a crumpled mess. And that's an ammo can. That's like a pretty sturdy metal can. Watching the ground level ozone creeping up again today. What? I don't even know what that is, man. That's wild. All right. These pads really actually make your knees very tired because the straps on the back are cutting into my folded leg, whatever the back of the knee is. It is saving me from rolling around on the ground, but at the same time, I can't imagine doing anything tactical in these fuckers. Of course, 511, I looked into it. 511 sells pants that have internal knee pads, and you look like a goofy fucker when you wear them too, because it flares the pant leg out. So you look like you're wearing like Jinko jeans or whatever they're called. They're really goofy looking, but whatever. Tactibros will be tactibros. I am not tactical. I just have the pants. I just wear the pants. Ah, okay. So these little mounts right here that I've got sitting on these things, they're actually for mounting like a plate onto the 80/20 rail. But what I'm using them for is this little ridge on them. And you can't really see it from all the way over here, but the little ridge on them allows me to sort of lock it into the rail and attach it a lot more easily. So I'm moving them to a different location now, because before I had it so you lift this up and then you place it on these little things, and then you can tighten it down. But there's no room for a wrench in there anymore. So I'm reversing that. So now you have to hold it up and link it in. It's still a pain in the ass. What I'd like to have is just like pegs that you just slot in and it'll just hold it. But here we are. Here we are. Laziness being the mother of invention. My own laziness is a primary motivator to all of the innovations that you see on this channel. That's not even linking in, is it? Wait, righty-tighty. Shit. Oh, that is linking in. All right. Please. There we go. That's one. I just have a piece of scrap sitting on the chair, and that's hooked up to a light bar mount for LED light bars. And the cool thing about the LED light bars is they're designed to mount onto a pole on the top of your truck. And so I've got a nice circular cleat. I can't really think of any other way to do that. If anybody has any ideas, you know, like a way that I could have like just like a locking arm that I would use, that would be great. Instead, I got this weirdo fucking system. It does all right. All right, that's those two like that. Whew. The knee pit, yeah. This is the death of my legs. You've tuned into the death of an engineer's legs. Now, once we get this all set up, it'll be all right. All right, so that's nice and tight. And then I need the cleat that's likely stuck in here. Nah, nobody's stuck in there. And why do I only have one? One right there. Where'd the other one go? The other one went... Oh, there it is. Whew. Gotta fight down the heartburn. Had the audacity to move around at all. My body is deciding that it hates me as a result. That's not the right one. Where's the right one? I got every size of T-handle here except for the one that I need. It's probably on the ground. I leave it on the ground? This is what it's like to work on cars. I can't escape. I can't escape the automotive parallels between these. Oh, great. My mic cable's getting caught in the chair already. I didn't even, like, do anything, and yet... There it is. It's right here. Gotta make sure all the toys go back to where they belong, including the spring jar. I need a massive spring on this brake pedal, to be honest. I need to be able to rest my foot on it before engaging it. So whatever I have right now isn't quite right, and it rattles. It rattles now, which I can fix with tape, but I'll have to alter that a little bit, make it work. All right, so this and this go on these mounts. I get these little cleats in them. Now I've got room for the whole wrench, which is nice. You guys can't really see what I'm doing right now. Just trust in the process. This is in part, this is just stuff that I've had lying around, but it's also stuff that I've set out. I think what I need to do, now it's really expensive to buy from the company that makes the rails. This doesn't fit. Why doesn't that fit? Wait a minute. What happened? Why doesn't that fit? Got it as low as possible so that it's parallel, because these things really want to be parallel. I need to loosen this a little bit. For that, I need a different size wrench because it's all leftover bolts. It's all leftover hardware. Yeah, I'm suffering right now. I don't know why that should like link totally link in. All I did was reverse the direction that those are in. Why isn't that getting closer? It could do it from the other direction, probably because it was bending a little bit. I may need to like do some spacers or something. Because yeah, it's not really working out. I mean, if this linked in all the way down there, that would be parallel. Maybe I can just reverse them on the lower rung. Yeah, that's what I need to do. All right, plan B, or C, or D, or whichever one we're on. I'm going through all the plan letters. We don't have a lot left. I mean, I could also just attach these here and have them go... Well, the whole point of these things is that they're supposed to capture what they're attaching to, so that I can slot it in and have it stick. Make it easier on me, you know? That's struggling. That's struggling. It really wants to be flat and parallel, and it's as close as I can get it right now. Too flat and parallel. Let's see if I can get that to work. This is, of course, what was going to happen all along during the intro, which was me struggling with this stuff just a little bit to get it all to mount. And then we'd move on and be able to do the gaming. I think what I need on these is like a rounded thing, so I can fit it on the ends, and it's allowed to tilt this way. What do I have that allows me to do that? I have some stuff that'll allow me to do that. Let's see here. What's that? Oh, that's USB. Where are my rail things? They're over there. Okay, hold on. I gotta think about this. Oh, but I can't screw it all the way through the... Nah, it doesn't work. That doesn't actually work. I'm trying to mount it so that it can tilt up and down, and I'm trying to use hardware that I already have, but I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can make the hardware that I already have work. Oh, let's see. Where is my rail stuff? It's in one of these bins. I think it's in the bin pile over here, which needs to be organized. There's all kinds of stuff over here that needs to be moved and rearranged, organized. I got a lot of the water cooling stuff over here. I can't just place that like that. That's precarious. Masks, a tripod, bin lid, some 3D print parts that are left over from stuff. A USB extension, something for my monitor. I don't see my my 80/20 shit. Is it over there? No. Well, I can work with what I've got. Just gotta make it work. I gotta make it work. I don't have any options. I should have more options, though. Oh, there they are. Here they are. Here's all the stuff. All right, let's see here. So I have specific parts that will allow flexure. And that would be these things. This and this. Now I was going to use these to mount speakers to my setup, but I could use them for now, maybe. The only problem is I can't, they can only attach a certain way. Because you can put a bolt through the back of it, but that goes all the way through. And then you can't do one from the side unless you have a right angle bar on it. So I could do... These look kind of weak. That's a big one. So if I do the... There's two versions of them, and I have got both. I think. What I'm trying to do is come up with a way to mount this that's easy for me to engage and disengage, right? Because, you know, this evening I'm going to have to take this thing off, and I'll have to put it back on Saturday. Because that's what we're doing this week, is playing games with the setup that we've built. All the hard work that we've done is finally paying off, right? It's finally paying off. But I have a couple little things like this to sort out before making it work. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. So I've got ones that mount from each side. These, if I put them on the ends of this, and I put angle irons on them, maybe they'd mount to the end. It's tough because I've got two bars that are kind of flat against one another. If I did that one vertically and then put these on the sides, then like that. No, it won't do that because I need the bolt. I can't. I'm violating collision rules. There's only certain things that I can do here. So I was able to just put that on there like that, or like this, and do a little right angle jobby. How would that work? Wait a minute. I might have come up with something. My brain is sparkling. Let's see if we can make this work. Let's see. So if I go from one of those into one of these, then this can mount directly behind it. And this can go through the side, unless it's not large enough. It's not large enough. The threads won't mesh. Because this could have gone flat against, hold on. Hold on, I gotta think about this a little bit. Here, let's bring all this stuff over to the desk. Let's bring this to the desk and see what we can come up with. In a place where I'm not destroying my legs just talking to you guys. Ow! Ow, 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 the backs of my legs. Put all this stuff over here. I swear, this fucking mic cable. This fucking mic cable. It wrapped completely around the chair and got tangled in it. And I wasn't even moving around that much. All right. Move the steering wheel off of my stool. I'll just sit right there for now. Okay. All right, I'm here. Yeah, well, I did, you know, Mini XLR, or sorry, Mini, what is that? Yeah, Mini XLR would be a very bad standard if it broke in that scenario. It'd be an extremely bad standard. Okay, all right, so what I need to do is I've got two pieces of rail that are like this, right? They're, let's see. They're like this, right? And one of them's too high and one of them's one high. The problem is the way that I built the mount as it is right now, it's using these, not the right angle, it's using these guys, which have a little slot on them. I put the light over here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Rest my legs a little bit here. Woo, okay, there we go. That's better. So they've got this piece right here that I was relying on, this slot. Kind of hard to see. I don't have my camera controls here, so I can't put your guys' face into the thing that we're working on, unfortunately. We need to kind of keep a distance today so that my focus remains the same. We're not supposed to be doing this, but I've been thinking about this problem for a while, and I haven't been able to come up with a good solution for it. I have two pieces of rail, and they need to mount to one another. They need to attach to each other properly. So, hold on, just clear the deck. Clear the deck! Desk is too disorganized. I need a little bit of clarity of thought and some creativity here, so I need to get all of my failings out of my sight. Just sweep them under the carpet, you know? You know how it is. This one over here. It's like pretty hot in here too. I'm not too happy about the weather. As somebody who likes the cold, not too excited about where we're headed as a species. I gotta move to Alaska or some shit. Okay. Oh, we have these too. I don't know if these will be useful here, but all right, so I have two pieces of 80-20 rail that are next to one another. This one is actually too high. The problem with the setup, the trick is to die prior to the climate wars. Yes. Well, good luck. We're all rooting for you. So one of them is the wide piece that attaches the pedal, and the other one attaches to the chair. The chair's over here, column, too high. This one is actually at an angle because of the way the pedals have to be. Because the pedals didn't quite fit under the desk, which is, I wish it was something that I was anticipating, but I didn't. The pedals are a little, quite a bit taller than I thought they would be. In order to get the proper foot distance on them, I can't move them down, because then the pedals will move down and my foot will rest on them all weird. Having the foot plate, the bottom of my feet, up high was nice. It actually gave me a nice angle for my feet to be sitting in. I need to, because the pedals kind of come out like this, we need to reduce that angle a little bit, and that'll kind of pull them away and down so that my foot sits on them a little bit more naturally at the height that it's going to be. Right? All these little adjustments, right? These are all the things that they've already worked out in cars. We're sitting here trying to reinvent them because I'm trying to put pedals under my desk. Now, when I upgrade the desk, it'll probably be capable of hosting pedals at a higher height. Because yeah, both the wheel's too low and the pedals are too low. It's weird. It's a whole weird setup thing. But yeah, we can get over that. What I'm trying to do is mount these so that I can very easily attach this rail, but I can also have this one bend back and forth. And I think the best thing that I could probably do is just do angle irons. And that way, when this thing wants to flex like this, well, it won't be able to move in that direction. Unless I push this out a little bit, which I don't think I can do. Well, actually, I can use the oblong right angle, or I could do it like this, and then that'll be able to mount to something like that. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Can this help me do it? This might help me push it outwards. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, that doesn't help me. These are like weird. These are super weird. Is Cannibal Jesus going to be our canary in the coal mine for the climate wars? Is that what's going on? It's like when he kicks the bucket, we got to be like, well, time for the climate wars. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay, so I need the right angle pieces. Those are on the old desk shelf that I just removed. So I gotta go get them. Hey, your word's not mine. All right, hold on. I gotta just go across the room here and get my old keyboard shelf, which has a ton of these right angle things on them. And I guess I'll need 4. So I just gotta get all from one side and then one from the other side. Oh God, I've like spilled stuff on these. They're gross. Maybe I need to wipe them off before we use them. I rebuilt all my desk shelf thing with a 2020 rail at some point, and you know, it's pretty good, but it's been through the ringer. So I got rid of it. Now I've got all this space under the desk because my computer is sitting on the desk all splayed out. It's in a state right now, you know? Okay, there we go. So those are these. I need to get a... Well, I can't get to it. I guess I can't clean them off. They're just going to be disgusting. So I think the way to go with this, so that I don't have to get the wrench stuck in the chair, is go horizontally with these, so that the bolt that goes through goes all the way through. Then I've got these little teats here that'll just hit this thing. So I just butt that up against that, and then that'll hold it, keep it from tilting. And then this will allow it to have a little bit of movement up and down. I really need to clean these off. These are disgusting. Hold on. Hold on. They're all covered in dust and crap. Dust and crap. If your name is Dustin, I'm sorry for calling you crap, but you're crap. Oh, do. All right. I'm sweating. Holy shit. One of those days, huh? Dog days of summer. Are we there yet? Do we have the President's Day sale already? The big Ford event? What is this going on? What's the car sale event going on right now? The Dear God, gas is expensive sale over at your local dealership. These are disgusting. I should have cleaned my keyboard tray a little bit more often, huh? Toyota Chevy Jeepathon. Welcome to the Dog Days of Summer event. Boy, it's hot out. You sure could use a Toyota air conditioning. Low APR financing, blah, 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 blah. Man, I don't understand buying cars like that. I've always bought used cars, but I always buy them from people, not salesmen. I guess salesmen are people if you want to define it that strictly, but I always buy used cars from people. And I don't understand, I'll never understand somebody buying a new car. I don't get it. I don't get why you would ever do that. I know there's fucking 6 billion zillion people on the planet, right? So somebody's got to do it, but it ain't gonna be me. Not ever. Because, like, can you imagine buying a new car and you go to, like, I mean, I know there are, like, warranties and stuff like that, but, like, something breaks and you look up online how to fix it and everybody's like, I don't know. It's a brand new car. Nobody's figured it out yet. Right? Like, when I buy a car, there is, like, a plethora of internet tutorials on how to fix it. I want them to know everything about the car. I want all the amateurs to know everything about this car before I even look at it. They gave up on people status and they became salesmen. I don't know if I'm don't ban me, Twitch, for my opinion on salespeople. All right. Those are the angle irons. Now we've got a challenge here. We got to find a bolt that's only going to go. Should probably be like this, because then the height, it'll get out of its own way a little bit. Although that'll get in the way a little bit. Huh. It's an extreme take. Bro, don't ban me, bro. Please. Yeah, I need to find bolts that'll work for that. Probably not countersunk. Let me get another bolt kit. Old Wet People is raiding with a party of 2. What are you trying to say about me? What is it? Is this a joke to you? What are you trying to call me and my sweatiness today, huh? Jeez. Moisture raid. I don't think Critical is raiding me, so I guess we get old moist people. People are young and dry. They want to be old and wet. What a weird channel. Thank you for your 1 viewer. I'm sitting here in fucking tactical knee pads. We're working on my sim setup. We're trying to solve one of the last little problems that I'm having, which is mounting the pedal cluster to my office chair. So this right here is my example. We've got this rail, which is hooked up to the pedal cluster. This one, which is hooked up to the office chair piston. And so the pedal cluster had to be lowered, which means this is now at a bit of an angle like that, which is causing me problems. I can't put my original mounting system together. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to use some spare parts, which is what all this stuff is. You know, over many years of doing projects, I've got a lot of rail stuff left over. So I'm trying to use up some of that stuff, and I'm trying to make it able to mount at a slight angle. So I'm using these guys, which is a big metal twisty majigs. I don't really, you know, whatever. If I can get the cleat here on that through this whole thing, and then some kind of a bolt on the outside of this, then that'll be what I need. So that's sort of what we're going for. This stuff can add up. This stuff can get expensive. Luckily, all of this stuff was just leftovers from other projects. As you move through and do shit like this, you wind up with a pretty substantial amount of spare parts. And so every now and then, basically every project I do now, I try to limit the amount of new stuff that I'm buying severely. No, we're re-railing. We're not derail, we're re-railing. We're railing our project. No, that's not, I shouldn't say that. Not railing, no. Twitch, earmuffs. Earmuffs, Twitch, you're not supposed to hear this. So we're getting there. We're getting there. The moist viewers that have just raided in. We just got some work to do. Gotta figure some stuff out. I need bolts. I need bolts! Those are down here. Yeah! I think those go up to the right. Actually, I'm not sure that this thing is even metric. This thing might be English sized. In which case, I'm gonna have to really hunt around for hardware. I have to really hunt around for hardware if these are English, which I think they are. I think 8020 does English sizes because they're masochists. This is all M3. It's all M3. Why even bother? Hold on. Where is my kit of various size bolts? Where'd it go? It's not over there, is it? No. I had them. They were over here. They were here. They were. I swear, they were right here. This whole time. Where the fuck did? Oh, there it is. It's on the floor. Yeah. There we go. Listen, chat. You guys can bitch about English or metric all day of the week. All day of the week. That's not a phrase. All day, every day, and I just hear it constantly. It's like a buzzing in my ear. I hate the debate. I don't care. I do not care about whether something is metric or English insofar as I can use it properly. You gotta be able to operate in both. If it is metric, it's much larger than. Well, there's your bolt. But it's too big. I need one size smaller than this. I lost it. Look, where the hell did that thing go? Yeah, this is the size. I just need shorter. Shorter. I don't know. I mean, alternatively, I could just put like a big, like, nut on it, and that would just back it out a little bit more. we might be dealing with that level of ghetto-ness around here. Well, let's see what other 8020 parts we get. These might work. Oh yeah, there it is. At some point I bought M8s. I think these are M8. I don't know. Right, mate? Yeah. Right. Try to use these button heads for the angle irons, because if you've got a big bolt head sticking out, they'll like collide with each other on the right angle. So that'll do for that. I could use a big washer on them though. I like to be kind to my anodized parts. They got this beautiful anodization on them. Look at it sparkle. But that beautiful anodization can get damaged, and that's why you put a washer in there. That's why you have washers. Here's my washer kit. Ah! It's attacking me. Ah! My hubris! Okay, my hubris didn't kill me today. Whew. I was actually kind of close. I was close to being hoisted on my own petard. So I got 4 of these. 2 for each side because I don't trust this little amount of aluminum. I want to have a little bit more of that. We're not allowed to M80 on Twitch. Well, I know everybody tries. All right. Doot. Doot. What size are you gonna be? You're gonna be the big boy. And then doot. With the washer. washers have a variety of different applications, and I used to completely pan lock rings. The lock washers that you get normally, the only purpose that I could see in them was electrical purposes. You know, you use it so that it bites into the finish a little bit and gets to the metal and gives you like a ground connection, for instance. However, I was wrong. I'm always the first to admit that I'm wrong, because it happens a lot more than you would think. Because when you stream, you're like an exposed nerve. You are fragile. You are Babby. And everybody and their dog wants to prove you wrong about everything. So, in that vein, I was linked to a web page what had great details on the effectiveness of washers, lock washers, slip rings, etc. Turns out, if you have a bolt that's going into a surface that's going to experience vibration, just having a washer there will improve the amount of, I don't know, static friction that it has in order to not start backing out. I would assume that the act of flattening the washer probably provides you with a little bit of a spring force that keeps it in there. That's the supposition by me. That's not actually what I read having happened. But apparently having a washer there, according to the data, gives you a higher amount of torque before the bolt backs off in a vibration scenario. Now, when you have something like a spring washer, one of those little clips that sort of flattens and digs into both sides, there is a significantly large amount of torque that is needed in order to start it backing off. But once it starts backing off, the act of biting in on both parts produces, under vibration, a sort of ratcheting effect that will back out your bolts more. But there is such a jump in the amount of torque that it is actually very useful to put that kind of hardware on there. Now, typically with my setups, if I'm trying to fasten a bolt that I can't put a lot of grip on the nut, using one of those spring washers is a good call, because then at a certain point when you're tightening it, the spring washer's digging in and you don't have to hold the bolt anymore. So it helps when you're going like through a panel and you can barely get that bolt on. If you can manage to get a spring washer on there, then you can fasten it all the way down, and you can let go of the bolt at a certain point and get a sizable amount of torque in there before it starts slipping. If you don't want to harm a finish, I put a washer on it. Apparently, it also will lead to there being a slightly increased amount of torque required to loosen it, which is good. So yeah, it's all a thing. It's all weird. So now I need some long bolts that are going to go through the whole thing, and I guess I can recycle. Nope. I need longer bolts. They need to be longer than this. That might be a problem. That might be a bit of a problem, because my little cleats don't get any larger than this. So I need that size but long. Well, I mean, I got these, but these are too thin. These are like ridiculous. Well, they're not that ridiculous, actually. They are pretty ridiculous. I'd rather have a long version of this thing. What do we got over here? These are the forgotten bolts. This is, people are like, you should get a magnet hanger. And I'm like, or like a magnet tray where you can put all your old hardware. It's like, this is what happens to every single one that I've ever seen. This is always the end game for magnet hangers. Or magnet trays or whatever. These are too big. These are too big. What is this thing? This thing is just outright. That's a smaller one. It's probably this size. It is indeed, but that is way too long. We needed to stick out just a little bit. You know what? Ha! I win. I always win. Now it's an empty magnet bowl. So that's just a generic bin of garbage. What do we got over here? I think there were fasteners that came with that thing. I just can't find them. Came with these things. Yeah, that's not it. Maybe I just never bought the bolts that came with it. I was like, I'll find something. And then here I am looking for something. So our category is a little bit wrong right now, but we will rectify that situation in a minute. Once I figure out the solution to this problem, we'll then start playing games. I don't see nothing. Let's go to another. I've got a longer, like a larger fastener bolt bin over here. I just need to jump over the pedals to get to them. Hup. Yep. This is what I'm talking about with like pegs. I would rather have something where I just drop the one thing onto the other and then have it, because it can tilt. It just, I need it to be stable when I'm braking. I need to be stable when I'm braking. I don't want to have it running off. Hello, larger bolts. This is the bin that will hurt your hands if you sift through it too quickly. Ow. See? It already bit me. Well, that's just silly. I don't need that. This one's like that, like the medieval drawing of a horse, where like, or a cow. That's what it was. It was a cow. The medieval drawing of a cow, where it's like a painting of a cow. You know, they painted stuff back then because they were really bored. They didn't have smartphones. So what farmers would do is paint their animals really, really fat. And somehow that would be interpreted as them having plentiful bounty on their farms. So it got to the point where somebody drew a cow and it was like just a square with little legs poking out of the bottom. I don't know why this bolt reminds me of that. It's a shoulder bolt. It's meant for like a bearing to be on, and then you'd have like maybe a washer on this end, just so that you'd be putting pressure on the center part of the bearing instead of the outsides, and then that would screw into something. But like, I don't know, it just reminded me of it. It just reminded me of it, that's all. That one's just way too, this is like a motor bolt. A really nice bolt, actually, to be honest. It's really high quality bolt. I appreciate a good bolt. A nice expensive bolt. Ah, yes, spend an evening with a nice expensive bolt. Yes, very good. I see you've grade 8. Yes. Yes, grade 8 bolts. Very good. I don't think there's anything in this bin for me. I don't think any of this stuff works out. I need something that can go through that thing. Hiya. Okay, let's see. We got nothing here. This thing is just nothing. What about the comedy bolt? Where did that go? Where'd you go, comedy shoulder bolt? There you are. No, it doesn't work at all. Ah. I mean, if I could find the equivalent of this bolt with these threads all the way through. Hardware. I've got that kit of M3s of varying lengths. They're M3 though, so they're hilariously small for this project. Oh, chicken salad burp. I'm gonna die. Whew. I'm better. I got better. These are way too small for this. This is like, yeah, the wrong end of the bolt goes through the whole thing. And that's just, that ain't happening. Why don't I have the right size hardware for this, for my own project? Just a few tiny little requirements, and one of them is the right bolt for the right job. This would be a go to Home Depot kind of thing, you know? We'd have to go to the bolts bin, figure out which one it's gonna be. This one's too big, right? Ah, there it is. That's the one. So I need to find some kind of a cleat that's gonna match up with that. And I need to find another one of these. I immediately, are these different? No, same thing. Okay, so those are those. That's what we use. That's sticking through just enough for me to get a cleat on the end of that. Unfortunately, my kit of cleats does not go large enough for the ones that twist into place. In fact, that whole bolt is like the size of, yeah, if you made one of those, it wouldn't work out. The cleats for these should be in here for the 80-20 rail, but that would mean that these things need to be perma-mounted, and then those 4 bolts, oh, that would be really annoying. That would be really, really severely annoying if that has to be the way that it's done. Because I wanted to have it so that you could, you know, click it into place instead of having to convince bolts or, you know, slide these things in there. Where is that? Where did it go? There's one. I think that's that size. These you can't sneak in. They have to be slid in from one side to the other. Which I guess is a way that I could mount it, because I could slide it in and then tighten it up. So I guess that could work. That could work. That's one. Now here's the question. Do I have another one? I have this. That's the wrong thread. I need another one of those silver cleats. I mean, push comes to shove, I just use this one. But that would mean that it can torque way more easily. Do I have a P.O. box? You can PM me on Discord if you've got something that you would like me to take apart. The problem with that is, and the thing that I gotta warn everybody about sending me stuff, is that, you know, like, as somebody who does projects, people are like, I got an old computer power supply, do you want it? And the answer is no, because I already have a bunch of old power supplies. So I would rather open up a dialogue and talk about what you're sending me, under the premise that if stuff gets sent to me, it is garbage. You may never see it on air. I might just throw it out. But I would like to discuss what it is first, because the chances of my doing that are very low if I'm excited about, you know, getting stuff in the mail. But people like to put a bunch of kitsch with the stuff they're sending. And I you know, hey, I love kitsch. I love weird stuff. But there's no guarantee, right? So you think about it like I'm tasking the delivery service with throwing this out, essentially. That's how I treat that kind of stuff, because I want to keep it to a very low minimum. And some interesting stuff has been sent, but it's a stupid big shoulder bolt that's just like a big fat cow. Okay, that's hilarious, but I don't want you to waste money sending me something like that. Just take a picture of it. Just take a picture of it. Just take a picture of it. Fuel ain't cheap. I can't find another one of these cleats. I fear that I only have one, and/or I had 2, and the other one's in use somewhere, probably over on the milling machine. I'm just not seeing it. I need this type of thing. It's a little plate that's threaded for these threads. Oh no, this is a miscellaneous bin. This is already mixed metric and English. This is primarily stuff that I use with the rail setup. So that we're sifting through this right now because we need to mount hardware that can tilt a little bit. Which I really didn't want to use these parts on this specific thing, because what I really wanted to do was use these with these and mount the speakers to that desk backplating that I have. But we gotta, you know, I gotta get to the game. I gotta get to the game part of the stream. But I don't want this bar to tilt like this when I'm putting pressure on one side or the other. I don't want to have to think about that. And so what I need to do is lock this thing down. I need to have 2 of this type of fastener, and I don't think this is gonna, yeah, this is a much more coarse thread. That doesn't work at all with that. Wait, this is a different fastener entirely. Where's one? Here's one that I wanted over there. No, that's not it. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, that doesn't, I mean, I could cross thread the ever-loving crap out of it, but I'm not about to do that. Not about to do that. Where would it be? Because it's not like I'm ordering hardware in uneven numbers, you know? I think it's in a project. I think it's in the mill, and I'm never going to see it again. The mill might have had an uneven number of mounting things because 3 axes. Yeah, with 3 axes, you have uneven numbers. I should have bought like a 20-pack of them shits. All right, what are our options here? Yeah, you can't just run out to Home Depot when you're streaming. And we've been through all of my larger hardware bins to try to find the Holy Grail. Found one. No more. Does this work with that thread? No. There might be something that matches this thread. I gotta look through. Yeah, well, that does. Fat lot of good that's doing me. I don't think that the thought hasn't occurred to me of just hammering this thing through and attaching it once. It'll hold once on what's left of the threads. Also, how's it going, Groove? This is why I haven't implemented this yet. This is why I haven't done this yet. It's just because finding this hardware is such a beast. Yeah, I don't think I have it. Let's go to emergency plan. Let's go emergency mode here. I'm going psycho mode. There it is, psycho mode. Yeah, that's the cross thread one. I need to reattach this one to the right bolt, but all right. Nope, 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 nope. Oh God, there's there's grub screws in here. Oh God. Oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? That's all right, we'll get through it. Any possibility of any of you things having a cleat? No, doesn't look like it. I don't think it's in here. I don't think it exists. Unless it's in another bin, which, I mean, chances of that are pretty slim, because I've been through these before. And I didn't find any 80-20 cleats in here. Yeah. This is my solution to spending all stream looking for hardware, is to just dump it out and sift through everything so that you know you've seen it all. Wait a minute. No, that was a much smaller... Your impression of the size of things gets distorted when you do this. A whole minute of latency? Yo. I've seen like Adam Plays stream having that amount of latency, and I know it's going cross country, but you know, Groovy's like a couple states away. It really shouldn't be that slow. It's his awful, terrible internet. You really need to like write to like Child Protective Services or something to have them come out and fix your internet, because that's just cruel. It's just cruel, the internet problems you have. Of the people that I know with Verizon, his is the worst that I've ever seen. And it's not like he's in, like, you know, the middle of nowhere. He's in a populated area. You should have perfectly fine internet. Needs to be longer than that. Not detecting a whole lot of solutions here. It's literally just like one piece of specialized hardware that's holding us back right now. One singular piece of specialized hardware, what is designed for a specific rail, and I can't find it. Where did the bolt go that we were going to use? That's not it. Where'd the bolt go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's not this. Okay. Just need something that fits on that. And that's not it. It's like almost it, but it's not it. And it should be in the form of a little bracket. Little silver bracket, but I don't got one. I just don't got one. You saw? Oh, did something drop? Oh, it was a rail cover. Yeah, yeah, you got it. We installed the fiber optic cables in the neighborhood. They did a bad job. I don't understand how they, you know, how that could go. I don't get it. I don't get it. Unless, like, your whole neighborhood is sharing a single cable modem. Which, you know, that's not the case. You should be getting better internet than the rest of us. Those of us who are out here in the burbs. In the burps. All right, so there were two things that I was looking for there. One was a bolt with these threads that goes all the way through, because that's what that cleat is right there. But had periodic outages and packet drops for like a year. It ended up being loose, unattached ground. Wow. Well, the problem with Groovy is that he can't tell Verizon to do anything because he's not on the accounts. I mean, he is, and he should probably get himself registered as, you know, master of the account, but he can't. So he's kind of stuck. It's a whole thing. Yeah, rip. When you can't even call Verizon and bitch at them, you know? Please do something. The internet does not work. Okay, what's the account? It's like, just rest assured. Like, fuck, look up on your computer. To ping me. I dare you to ping me. Stop trying to ping me and ping me. But nope, can't do any of that. So it's all fucked. It sucks too, because Groovy's like a really good moderator, but he's dead. He died. He died like he lived, angry at the internet. Lie about being the account owner. You got to get the numbers. You got to like intercept the mail and get all the numbers. I think there's like some other passcode stuff. I made myself a de facto master of the internet here. Because, I mean, I'm responsible for every single fucking cable in the wall. Because, hey, you studied electrical engineering, right? How do you wire a plug? I hate it. I get that so much. All right. Well, I don't have enough hardware to do this. Let me think. Let me get into some deep thought about how I can possibly do this. Because, like, I don't know. I don't know. How do I not have just like one little plate? Obviously, I can manufacture the plate. I just don't want to. I don't want to use power tools today. You know, I don't want to have to do this today. I don't have to get a little piece of metal and like bust a hole in it. Yeah, you learned electrical engineering. How do I do this thing on my computer? Like, I don't know. I know how it works, but I see that it's not working. But anything beyond that is just magic to me. I mean, maybe I could just find a similar but thin bolt that'll do the job, like this one. It just needs to be the right length, and that's what we ran into before. Is that these things are a little thick, so they don't have the length on them. Send all relatives directly to Geek Squad. Yeah, that's one way to do it. I mean, I guess what I could do is attach it. No, because if I attach it this way, so that this piece is on the other section of rail, I got to do like surgery to get that in there, to get the right fastener in there. But that would mean that I'd have one piece. The only problem is what I'm talking about here is when I press the pedals on one side, it's going to want to torque back and forth, and I don't want this to be the place that flexes, so I want two of them. So that it flexes on the chair base and it's not a big deal. God damn it. Why does it gotta be like this, huh? Why you gotta do this to me? You can hilariously cross-thread this thing, but the problem is they're like oh, this is wrong. They're like the same size. So if I hilariously cross-thread it, it's like the same size inside thing. I might just do that. I might just tighten this thing down. As heinous as that is, it's all I have. And if I ruin one bolt and one fastener that I never use, so be it. We're going to have to ask this piece of hardware to make the ultimate sacrifice and cross-thread itself in the name of the project. We have no choice, chat. These are the high-level decisions that we've been trained for. We have to do this. There's no other way. We're sending it to its death. I need like funereal march music in the background right now. Time to commit war crimes. It really is. It really is. All right. Now, let's saddle up for some war crimes, chat. Chief among them is that I have 3 different sizes of hex bolt on this piece. It's 3 different sizes. I need this one. Put these away. I don't know where this one goes. Let's put it there. These over here. I need this one. I need this one. And then I need 1, 2. I need the one that's over there already. I think there's one over there already. I think so. Maybe I'm sitting on one. Or is one of them English sized? I need the big one. Yeah, that might be. Oh boy. Guys. We have another war crime. Here's another war crime. What's another war crime between us, you know? It's fine. You guys will, yeah, hey. Just a little light war crimes between friends, right? That one's not metric. It's English sized. War crimes. Oh boy. Welcome to the cursed build. Oh my god. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right. Laugh it up, chat. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. I'm not happy with this, but whatever. Where art and science meet. Yeah, the art of pissing off whoever's going to be working on this thing next. Which is me. It's always me. Got like wires coming down off of me. All kinds of crap. All right, let's see here. Ow! My knees! Yeah, I got problems with these knee pads. The straps on them are not comfortable. Can you just calm down for a second here? Oh, Jesus. Okay. You guys can not see what's going on. All right. I can barely get it in frame. That's what you get. So it needs to be close, like here. And then it'll slide in from the side, I suppose. Guess that works. I mean, if I do it like this, that means that the distance goes out that way. But then I need room for 4 attachment points, but that means I only have to do that once. With the cross-threading thing, I only have to do once. But in order to loosen it, I have to undo 4 fasteners, move that to the side, and then these can slide in. But I guess I'll do that. I guess I'll do that. I don't know if these are... Yeah, these are compatible. Can I sneak this thing out? No, I need to undo all of them. Undo all of them! The really strong way to mount these rails is to have these sort of machined fasteners in the ends. They're like circular fasteners, and they're super duper strong. But they're annoying because you need to use those drop-in fasteners on them. That's the one. And then this is the other one. This is the one that we're going to cross thread into place. So tighten until loose, and then go back 1/4 turn. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate every turn of the wrench that I'm doing right now. All right, well, before I do that, let me get this in. The feel of that was crimes. That just felt like crime. All of that, just crime. I guess I'll, if I want to revisit it, I'll order hardware. I'll order hardware, and then I'll have the right stuff. Ow. Something popped in my wrist when I was doing that. Probably the effect of all the crimes that I'm doing. Yep. I'm sorry, little one. There it is. There it is. The sum total of my crime. Now, these have to be offset a little bit because that's just how the mount is on the chair. Well, I'll adjust that in situ, and then I'll have a good spot for it. This one's fine. I don't have to do crimes to tighten that one up. And the 4 of those, I'll use this, and I can drop in on that other plate that's there. All right, here we go. Down to here. I gotta not swing the steering wheel into my face. Ah, there's not enough room. We probably could have gotten away with not doing crimes. Whoops. I don't have room for 2 of them. It died for nothing. I'll get it out of there. Of course, the little fastener is now stuck. So, whatever. That was pointless. I guess I only have room for 1 of these things. I'll have to think up another way to do that. Yeah, there's literally just room for 1. That's going to be bad, though, because all that torque is going to go into this piece, but if it's nice and tight, I guess it'll be okay. You know, if it's mounted strongly enough, we should be okay. Why can't I get that to line up? Try to pull it in with the cleat, but I don't know where the opening is. What's going on here? We need to go down or up? Ah, let it click. Okay, my feet are cramping. Hold on. I gotta sit up a little bit and straighten my feet out and stretch them. Whew. It might be. Our project completion rate was really suffering there for a while. So, and you know, nothing's ever fully complete, let's be honest. Let's try to get these linked in. They're not doing their thing. Ah! Yeah, these little cleats are very difficult to work with. I don't like them particularly. I would rather have this thing attach with like something that slots into place instead of having to operate these little cleats and get them to like lock in. Because they don't cooperate when you need them to. Ah, son of a bitch. This is why I wanted it the other way, where you drop it down onto a thing instead of having it all balanced like it is right now. So you gotta back it out almost all the way, and then back in, and then pray that it makes that turn. Oh wait, that's back. This is forward. Pray that it makes the turn and doesn't just leave you spinning like this. Spinning. You stupid thing! God, I hate these things. Oh, it fully disengaged. That's why. All right, now I gotta fish it out. I hate these things, man. Oh, it's up here. Oh, that's where it should be. All right, get that out of there. You know, maybe if I do the big guy second, that'll be a little easier. Ah, but it puts me at vertical again. I hate having to operate these things vertically. But let me attach this to the chair, and then I'll drop it down and do that thing. Thing sucks. Do it live. Play us out. What does that even mean? Where'd my wrench go? There it is. And I got one to kind of hold on. The other one to kind of hold on. All right, I gotta tighten these way up so that they're super duper attached. Because there's gonna be a lot of torque that goes into them. And that'll drop down onto that. With this did not simplify anything. Okay, I can tighten that way down. Yeah, it's all like tilted and stuff. So not great. But this is what you get when you customize this stuff. All kinds of weird shit that you gotta deal with. Is it even turning? I guess it is. It feels like it's stripping. Oh, there we go. That's nice and tight. The thing about the 80/20 rails, you can get stuff really tight. You can really wrench down these things. All right, so that's not moving. Tighten that up. Glucometer. Of course, my glucose meter is yelling at me now. It's like, you fucker. It's like, dude, I don't have time for you right now. Like, I really don't have time. I don't have the bandwidth to deal with whatever bullshit you're trying to peddle to me. What's the deal? Yes, test the glucose level. No, not doing that. Okay. Well, it's not as rigid as I would like it to be, but it is attached. There's going to be, like, moving back and forth like that. There's going to be a lot of torque there. But you guys probably didn't see much of what I was doing. There wasn't really a view. You know, you can barely see to the base of the chair, and all of it's just barely blocked. So, okay. I need to get the wheel back on the thing. I can take off these stupid fucking knee pads. I mean, we had this thing mostly working yesterday, so. But all right, I'm gonna take a potty break and everything, and then we will return to the desk setup. Oh my God, those things really hurt my knees. Crouching down like that, the backs of them. At least the kneecaps weren't fucking yelling at me today. Whew. Okay, yeah, let's do a little bit of music. Put on Metro. He has not streamed in a while. I don't know what's up with him. I love to promote his streams, but and then I'm gonna put up a BRB. All right, there we go. I shall return to you in moments. I can't mute from here. Hold on. Go over to the stream deck. I get over there.
we're getting very close to the end. I think I'm almost done. Maybe like another track or two. The wrong time to start talking because this song is super loud, so I'll put another song on and we'll talk in a little bit. This next track is one I wanted to get to when we were in our down-tempo session, but I forgot about it, so we're going to play it now. So I'm going to have to slow down a little bit for it, but it's a really good track, so I hope you guys like it. For those of you that are saying
over here now. I'm over here now. Here we are. Closer. Without knocking over my pencil bin. Monitor closer. We can see what's going on. All right. Now they go all the way in. Correct. Make sure they're clear. They could be a little taller, actually. I'll raise them up. I'll raise them up. I should have kept the knee pads on. Oh no. I'll even get there. All right, hold on. You guys get a weird view of this, but I can lift the pedals just a little bit. I know.
Okay, guys, we're gonna bring it back up to speed. I need to, well, if you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna do like a hard break, and we're gonna go like different key, different tempo, different everything. So, if you guys don't mind, that's what we'll do.
I know you guys can't hear me when I'm not mic'd up. This should still be coming through, right? Yeah, I can see the levels bouncing. All right, fuel. No. Liquid. Okay, I feel a little closer now. It's oh, music's on the other computer. Hold on. All right, I gotta not just like slam down in the chair because then I'll move everything, and I don't want it to move. I want it to stay pretty much where it is. This chair, when the wheels get aligned right, it'll scoot across the floor like it's nothing. But when they're not aligned properly, then it won't move at all. Hot damn, it's 72 degrees in here. I'm fucking dying. Get headphones on so I know when I'm popping the mic. All right. Oh, that's gonna put a little bit of sweat into my body. How's everybody doing? So now everything's nice and tight. I got all my controls right here. Yeah, brake pedal doesn't feel better, but it feels a little bit more serviceable. I may be in socks for this. I may take my shoes off because, yeah, I don't have as good of a. If I can, I need to get to all the stuff with the pedals, and I need to tighten them up. I need to make it more robust, harder to push all the pedals, because then you feel the pedal against the bottom of your foot, like you feel the pedal pushing against your shoe, basically. But these are not that. The springs are not that taut. So, all right, where are you guys? Where did I put you? Put chat in a corner here. Hold on, I gotta go display settings. I have repeat monitor 1 on monitor 3. I'm not one of these people that has an amazing setup. I don't have 4K video for myself that I'm downscaling to you guys. I just do it all in 1080. Everything's in 1080. Duplicate desktop on 1 and 3. Keep the change. And then I can go to my scenes over here. We can go to game scene, check the monitor, look behind me. There it is. All right. Takes a second for it to jump in. And then I need to find where I put chat. I put chat in the corner. There you guys are. Yeah, I'm broadcasting it. You guys are looking at it at 900p. I mean, like, Larry, what's his name? Lawrence from Funhouse, guy's streaming now. He broadcasts in 900 because Twitch has all the other stuff on it. I do the full broadcast because I don't believe that everybody watches Twitch the way I do, and in fact I know everybody doesn't watch Twitch the way I do. What am I hearing in the background? Oh, yeah. Somebody has a weed whacker outside. All right. I'm like, what the fuck is that noise? Have a bug? Is there a bug in here? Yeah, so Lawrence broadcasts at 900p, but like I know people like OctoJ will run Twitch through VLC and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's all over the place. All right, anyway, this background is just a rando, picture from like Reddit or whatever. Steam. Oh, look at this game. Have you guys ever seen this game? It's called My Summer Car. Hold on, let me turn off the lights in here. Jesus Christ. Not the overhead lights, but I mean just all the studio desk type stuff. Because they're generating a bunch of heat. They're not cold. So all right, so now that I've gotten rid of the fan panel under the desk that I wasn't using, trying a new car today. This is practically a new car at this point. I'm a little closer to the desk now. I still have to kind of sit up to reach all of my controls. It would be great if we had one of those setups, or use this as a mouse. Had a setup where I had like a thing here that I could put the keyboard and mouse on, but this isn't a permanent setup. I mean, if this were a sim pit, I would have convenient things like that. Like I could put the Rodecaster like up and to the side, and then I could have like a mouse thing right here. And then I could put the keyboard like just a little bit closer to me so that I could sit back a little bit and still control everything and gain weight. But But now we don't have that. We just have everything like I got to lean forward just a little bit. The whole point of this setup is that I can take it down. You know, I can put it to the side, and then I've got my computer desk. Now we got to get back to the computer project. We got to work on that because I really want to flesh out the water cooling and stuff. I'm excited about that. You know, making our own power supply and all that fun stuff. It's a lot of good projects. But anyway, here we are with the sim setup. It's powered off right now. I've got an appropriate amount of distance between me and the pedals. The pedals I was able to lift up a little bit, which helps massively on the angle of my feet. They're still at a bit of an angle, though. My feet are still at a bit of an angle. But I can reach the full clutch. I can put a little bit of beans into the brake pedal. And, of course, the gas pedal's always perfect. The gas pedal's always perfect. It's a fully electronic gas pedal. Shifter we got. We did the reprogramming, so now our buttons 0 through 20, the buttons 20, 21, and 22 are the talk, mute, and horn. So, I mean, oh no, oh bother doesn't have a horn on his setup. I can't, this doesn't push the right stuff to activate the horn anyway. So we just don't have a horn. I've got the pedals, I've got almost all the buttons on this thing, and then we've got all the gears of the shifter, right? So let's get that going. Yeah, my winter car is going to take a long time. I think just even discussing it is not advised. I mean, Topless Gun knows how to build a game, right? Like, this game is awesome. We don't need the AMD Adrenaline experience for my summer car. Where's my music? Uh-oh. It's loading a lot of stuff. Hold on. Okay, we're just waiting. I think I lowered the volume significantly. Yeah, there we go. There's a click noise. There we go. A little loud. Turn it down a little bit for you guys. All right. My summer car. There could be like one of these streamers that like plays. Yeah. Oh, welcome everybody. Welcome. Welcome to my summer car. Oh, thank you everyone out there. And it's a sound effect. It's not. Nobody's actually clapping. Nobody claps for me. I mean, come on. Don't humor me. Don't even humor me. Anyway, yeah, my summer car. Hey, I put a lot of work into this. I did a lot of image editing in order to create the, what is it called? B-R-E, Datsun livery with all the right sponsors and everything in it. Non-Technicolor. So listen, this is the steering wheel project. This is what the stream is today. We're taking this out for a little ride. Now, last time on my summer car, we'll do a whole recap. We went out and we tried to deliver Kill You, and our Kill You sucked. It was called Piss Water, and we got no money for it. So now I'm after revenge. I want to go back in there with a good bottle of Kill You, and then I'm going to sell him all of the skunk shit, as well as a couple bottles of the good stuff, and we can make a shitload of money. Because if I get pulled over, I'm liable for like $1 billion in damages. I don't know why. I think the whatever the economy system in this game has registered me as being a gazillionaire. So, get my tires cut. I need to get, yeah, I need to drop off the rims and actually buy them. We didn't do that. Crap that makes them go blind. Yeah, so we need to go back and we need to go back to Joko. But because we have this thing, this car that we're looking at right now, this thing's a freaking missile. And if all of my driving stuff is all correctly calibrated, which we're going to have to spend a minute to do, I should be able to tear apart the back roads like they had it coming. Here's the deal. For those of you that don't know, because a bit of a revolving door in streaming, I've got regulars right now that are talking who are awesome. I love these people. But those of you who don't know, we do technical projects on this stream. We do tech stuff. We build things. And as such, I've had this project going for the better part of about 1 billion years. It's been like 6 years in the making in order to get this thing into a state that I really like. You see, I want to be able to drive my BMW in a game. I don't care about racing or feeling like I'm in an F1 cockpit. No. I want to be as comfortable as I am on a long car drive in-game as I am on a long car drive. I drive a couch with wheels on it. It's not your typical couch with wheels. It is a BMW, so you still get
feedback from the road and all that stuff. You know, it's got active safety measures like being able to get the hell out of its own way. But that car at 100 miles an hour is just like sitting at a lounge. It's just comfortable. You're just there. There's no sound in it. There's the keys clanking together a little bit. It's a wonderful car. I want to be able to drive that in a game. So what I did is I set off on a multi-year procurement project of getting all the components that you see here in front of you. We 3D printed a shifter because I didn't like the one that I had. Everything else that I could manage to make out of real car parts, I made out of real car parts. This is a Mercedes S-Class wheel. It has buttons on it, a lot of buttons on it. And so in order to get the buttons out of it, we had to reverse engineer its digital protocol and take it over. In addition to that, the controller for this thing is called the Granite Devices SimuCube. It's like the Swiss Army knife of motor controls. So that enabled me to buy a rando Mitsubishi Mel servo off of eBay. And then we spent a little bit of time characterizing, aka finding out all the properties of that motor, so that we could plug it into the Granite Devices SimuCube and I could have a direct drive force feedback steering wheel. Well, thing is, we got a lot of buttons now, and the Granite Devices SimuCube controller only takes so many buttons. So we had to reverse engineer a digital serial protocol in order to get all of these buttons to be able to be pressed within the system without having to buy the wireless wheel module. I had to buy the wireless wheel module anyway, because you can't reverse engineer something you don't have. I mean, I guess we probably could have, but there's some stuff that's going on there that we wouldn't have understood. So we reverse engineered that and got all that running. Meanwhile, I bought real car pedals. The pedals that I'm using are from a E90 something BMW. So they have the feel of real car pedals. Now they're a little bit weaker than real car pedals in my system because I haven't sized the springs out properly yet. So I am barefoot driving just because the controls are hard to feel under my shoes. But what that enables me to do is to feel as if I am actually shifting gears and stuff. And this game in particular actually kind of stands out from the crowd in that this game requires you to have a wheel type controller. You can do a game controller, I guess, but to really master the rally, to really do a good job on the rally, this game works in synergy with a steering wheel controller. Now, force feedback or not, it doesn't matter. We're not using much force feedback, but you know, we'll get there. All right, let's see. Do I need to open this in the folders? I guess I do. Yeah, just in case we need to, hold on, I got to Alt-Tab. We got to open up our Granite Devices folder just in case we need to get into it. Editor. There we go. So we're already in the folders. Where's Granity? Or no, not that. I need the SimuCube configuration because we haven't turned it on yet. Whenever I move it, it seems like things reverse themselves. So let's see here. Well, that is the game, Turts. That's what the game is. We need to do an emergency stop switch on this thing. Or maybe just the power switch that I can get to. Don't do the thing. Yeah, didn't do the thing. It's actually happy. I wish I could keep the center spring function. But it doesn't let me. It doesn't let me keep the center spring. And it looks like the end stops are still very weak. Very, very weak. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, look at this thing. So now, first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear, seventh. They're backwards. Oh well. Eighth gear is button 0. That's gonna be reverse anyway. The don't be fooled by the picture on the knob. Don't be fooled by the picture on the knob. Oh my god. Oh dear god. I thought that was a laugh track. It was a bug. All right. And then pedals. Yep. Uh-oh. Huh? Hello? Why do we not get anything from the brake pedal? It's always got to be something, doesn't it? So what's wrong with the brake pedal today? Why isn't that working? All right, I gotta go under and investigate. Don't tell me we're gonna have to like solder something. I need a light. Yeah. it looks okay. Everything looks okay. Try it again now that I've jiggled the cable a little bit. There it is. Okay, so one of the pins must have been acting up. There we go. Okay, so that's just a moderate amount of brake force to get that braking in. And I should reverse these. I really should. It's been causing me nothing but problems having them in this direction. Okay, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. All right, we're ready to go. We can stop listening to this. Ba-bam! Into 1995 we go. Let's do this. I got a lot of fatigue. Probably need to sleep. Wasn't it like mid-morning where we left off last time? Let's see here. Our fatigue is starting to climb. What time is it? I'm really bad at reading analog. Oops. You see how bad I am at reading that? Oh. Nope. It was you. It's like 10 p.m. Is that right? 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. Can't really tell. You gotta kind of go out and read the wind. That's p.m. 10 p.m., huh? Having some beers. Grilling it up a little bit. Getting some carbon monoxide in the umbrella. All right. So, what do we need to do? We need to check on the kill you. I need to find that fender that we lost. We lost that fender when we bailed off of the road. Our cousin ran us off the road. That's right. So where were we? Well, let's before I get into anything, let me just reconfigure all of my car stuff. So, car controls. All right. So we got to redo all the car controls. We got our calibrator here, which is a special thing that you can get. The My Summer Car calibrator. So our steering is good. That's on joystick axis 1. Throttle, good. That's on axis 5. Well, brakes, that's a good little bit amount of pressure on that. That's good. And I can just tippy tap. Tippy tap to brake. Tippy tap. That's good. Yeah, it's really nice to have the calibrator. Good lord. Clutch. The problem with the clutch in this game is that it engages all the way down at the bottom. So what I need to do is set the minimum where it is. Which one's clutch? There we go. And I could make it linear or make it exponential. But I think instead what I'm going to do is set the maximum to be right there. Right there. So now the clutch is very limited travel. I can keep moving the clutch like infinitely, but it's more like, it feels a little bit more like my car. The problem is easing out the clutch is difficult. No, that's doable. I could do that. That's pretty good. Okay, hopefully that'll translate to a good feel, a good clutch feel. Because I'm going to be basically hammering the clutch out, but then in order to get the car started, I'm going to be babying it. I actually think I want it to engage a little bit lower down. That's going to tire my leg out. All right, that'll be okay, though. Tired legs are fine. So that's that. So that's all the calibrator stuff that we need. We can put the calibrator away. Save setting. Make sure to click that 1,000 times. Now, on to this. Shift up and down. I could assign the pedals to that, but I think that's going to confuse the H shifter. So neutral is nothing. First is all the way over here. Second, like that. Third. Oh, this is so much better. Fourth. Fifth. Oop. Car's like ready to go into fifth right off the get-go. That would be sixth. And then reverse is down on the stock. All right. Handbrake. That's going to be one of these buttons. Which one should handbrake be? What's a good handbrake button? I think down, and then up on my left hand. Down will be handbrake, and then up will be boost. Also the line lock. Lights mode is going to be the call button over here. Wipers is going to be right next to that, because those are some pretty low priority ones. And then let's see, what was the other one that we had? The range selector. OK button. Yeah, joysticks. So range select is going to be over here. I got to remember that. So boost is forward, handbrake is back. Is that correct? Yeah, there's the handbrake. Now I don't, because I don't have like a physical handbrake. I do actually have one, but I haven't installed it. It'd be interesting to put just like a squeezy control on the shifter for your handbrake. Anything else we need? I mean, I've got the force multiplier on there. I've got force feedback on. Force is inverted right now. I don't know what that's going to lead to. Clamp. I don't know what multiplier and clamp really does. First gear got... Wait, why did it... Oh, there must have been a glitch. And then range is supposed to be... There. Fifth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Huh? What the... Our first and... Are we going to have to pull apart the... Don't tell me I fucked that up. Wait a minute. There's no way! Yeah, no, that's good. There. It's I think some cross interactions are happening. The shifter's a little bit janky, and I'm not going to fix that. I'm not going to fix that. Range was okay. It's not recognizing the OK button now. Escape quickly before we undo it. Oh, I was still... Yeah, so I'm not engaged now. So range... OK button. The OK button's not responding now. Did I accidentally assign... Well, I guess that'll be that. The left arrow to the right. Neutral's not assigned. So we've got 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, reverse, and then the arrow to the right is range, and then this one is lights, blah blah blah. I wish there was a car start button, but okay. I think we've got our joystick ready to go. I wonder if I should like save or save and sleep. But I don't want to go all the way back out to menu. But would the controls save on the... Geez, the noises that I make when I'm trying to think of something. Would the controls... Do they save automatically, or do we need to... I don't want to risk it. I'm just going to do that. We'll just take another poop. Save it up. That'll get us more fatigue, and then we can sleep, and then we can check on the kill you. But look at this. I'm comfortable using the keyboard and mouse, even though... my feet are up at the pedals, which is great. Imported, ready to go. Continue. Yeah, we got everything in here and we're ready to go. Now I can actually concentrate on playing the game. Now, you guys have a view of this whole thing. You want to keep that up there? We'll keep it up there. I can't see anything. I don't have night vision. Okay. How we doing down here? Oh, it's kill you. So we'll take a quick nap. And we got to load up all the empty containers that we have with kill you. I'd love to get more empty containers, but that would mean taking the van into the city. All right, let's get out of here. So Operation Kill You is go. Oh yeah, those don't fill unless you... All right, let me just get these over there. And that'll give us a chance to kind of like drive the car and see how the force feedback is, see how everything's doing. I can do some quick shifts, all that fun stuff. We'll take a portion of the kill you. Blub, 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 blub. Okay. Oh, I should turn this up a little bit. Oh, that's a little much. Blub, 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 blub. We just gotta get some of this stuff. Gotta get it over to our uncle. Here you go. All right. And I guess we already bought everything out of the store, so... And it's Friday, huh? I would like to set up to do the rally, but I need to do shakedown for the controls and everything. And remind myself of how to play the game and where everything is. I don't remember nothing. It's been years since I played the game. Years. No, it hasn't been years. Is it gonna storm? Doesn't look like it. I could check the weather channel, but I don't even know how to read any of the stuff on it. There's like the robotic weather channel or whatever. The sun is up. That's all I need to know about the weather. Probably should take a look to see if I got to pay my electrical and phone bills as well. All right, so goals. We need to get to Fleetari's while he's open, which is nowish, I hope. So we'll stop by Fleetari, and then we'll go into town where Joko is. We'll sell him normal kill you that doesn't have piss in it. I don't know how the other one... I don't know why he was so harsh on our other ones, but the other ones are still there. Just feather the gas. Feather the gas. Feather the gas. There we go. Pull the choke all the way. Yeah, my only problem with the setup right now is the angle that my legs are at in order to operate the controls. Oh, this is metronomic. I forgot that I put a metronomic live mix in there. We just gotta let it warm up. This is my summer car, typical stuff. We're full on gas. I've made sure that all the right fluids are in the engine and everything, because we, the last time we tested, something went horribly, terribly wrong with the oil. I got bags of chips in here. Yeah, we're ready to go. Always be drinking. You gotta stay hydrated, chat. Damn cat. All right. All right, let's take it for a spin, huh? I can put the clutch in. Ooh, it's a little far for the clutch, huh? Reverse is now over here. Oh, parking brake. Parking brake. Now, can I just hit the... No, it doesn't work. Yeah, the handbrake button, I guess, is just a quick thing, huh? I don't want to turn on boost. Did I get rid of boost? Yeah, I don't see the switch cluster over there. I think I took it out to get inspected. Clutch is all the way at the top. Why are you doing that? Maybe we need the clutch at the bottom, actually. Eh. Oh, I need to check mail. Hold on. Yeah, I need the clutch at the bottom. I got used to it. I got used to the clutch where it was. I'll need to... I'll reconfigure it in just a minute. We gotta do... No. Third gear. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a shift layout like BMW. And maybe have reverse be... Okay, hold on. Let's reconfigure while we have the chance here. So what I'm gonna do is car controls, and then first gear is gonna be here, which is not where it typically is. That's where third is. Second is gonna be here. Third here. Fourth here. Uh-oh, it unassigned a thing. Fifth there. Sixth all the way out there. So then second gear unassigned. Second gear's there. What? First, second, third is up here. And then reverse is actually going to be here. What the fuck? God damn it. Oh shit, that was... Okay, third is there. Fourth is here. Fifth is here. Why are they all... Sixth is here. Okay, so that'd be first, second, third. First, second, third, 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 third. Okay, third. Fourth, fifth, sixth. All the way over here is reverse. Okay. Reverse, fifth, sixth, first, second. Okay. So in order to put it into reverse, I got to pull it all the way over to the left. All right. Let me check my bills real quick. Let me out. Yeah, there's like interference and noise and weird stuff going on with I guess I'm Doug Nut. There you go. Pay that real quick. Great, and of course the car has just gravitated into a ditch. That's how this game works. Enter the driving mode. Hello? Ah, what did I do? L-tabbed. All right. My hand rolled on the keyboard. Oh, and of course, you got this going by right now. I got the hovercrafts. Are we not entering drive? What is going on with the... Even the song is getting weird. Okay. Oh, and then the clutch, I need to go into the calibrator. And this axis, I need to set the maximum to be here. Yeah, okay. So now I can ease out the clutch and it'll be comfortable. Save, close calibrator, resume. Okay. All right, we're ready to go now. Awesome, awesome. There you go. Ease out the clutch. Uh-oh. It thinks that I'm shifting when I'm not, which is really kind of a problem. All right. I mean, okay, so in the grand scheme of things, we are driving a jalopy, so it makes sense that it would be a little squirrely about the gears. Yeah, the only problem is, oh, come on. Hello? First gear, second gear. Jeez. It has trouble staying in gear. It's retconning. Yeah, that's all we can do is just retcon it. I don't know, something's wrong with the packet that feeds the shifts. I really wish they would go. Are you done cutting the grass on the hill? Are you done? I'm like, I feel like I am in a two-stroke motor right now. You guys can probably hear it over the microphone. So I could probably turn up the force feedback a little bit, because I mean, I'm not getting anything. Is my engine about to explode for any reason? I don't think so. All right, first stop is Fleetari. Yeah, I could do with this pedal being at a slightly different angle because of just how high I'm sitting compared to the stuff. If the stuff was much higher up, like I had it before, then this angle would be a little bit better. Why did it go into neutral? Oh, because I had the audacity to touch the... It keeps making those horrible noises, but it's not me. It's just when it gets confused about the packet, it gets all weird. And I have it on a scheme where if it doesn't get a signal, it just assumes things were where they were. It doesn't unpress unless, well, actually it does, doesn't it? No, but if it doesn't get a packet, it doesn't assign a 0. It needs to get a 0 in order to assign a 0. So I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's jittering. It could just be that we're not hitting the switches enough. We're going to have a massive accident with our uncle if I'm not careful. That was pretty comfortable. The problem is third gear is our most, like, active gear, you know? Where does Uncle start out? We gotta watch it we don't catch air, too. Catching air is like... What the... It is very lore-friendly that the gear shift would be like it is. This is where we would stop. I'm looking for plumes of smoke on the horizon. But I'm not looking for trains. Uh-oh. Stay on the road. Stay on the road. See, those tiny little corrections are why you need a wheel for this game. Balls out. No, 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 don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare! Full brakes! Oh, I think I might have broken the brakes by doing that. Oh, man. All right, did we lose our windshield? What do we lose? I see a piece of glass out there. Oh, man. Uh-oh. All right, let's see. Let's see what we did. I may have to dump the save file. I don't think we have a windshield. I think that's what that is out there. Get out of driving mode. My precious baby. My boy. Yeah, we just put it into a tree. This thing is like always... This thing always falls off. Why? Why do you make such dramatic noises? Where are my tools? Where are they? What have you done with them? So this one's a 10, right? This is the most common thing to fall off, is the muffler. Tool mode is, what, 1, 2? It's 1. I need to let go of that. There we go. It's 2. Yeah. Size 10. Oh. Is it a, what's it, like a 7? Yeah, it's 7. Alright, car's repaired. I think we lost our windshield, though, which could be a problem. No, that's just water. We didn't lose our windshield. Hey, we're lucky. Alright. We're still in good shape. I may have to get the car repaired between streams, but... Yeah, that was our tiny correction into the forest. Well, at least we didn't run into Cousin. This thing saved my life. Let me in. Driving mode. Buckle up. The weirdness in the shifter is something that I need to investigate at some point. Oh yeah, we shouldn't be in first. Hello? Awesome. No shifter at all. Uh-huh. Clutch. Why did pushing in the clutch suddenly... All right, there's the brakes. Gas. Oh, the Arduino fell down. Is it still connected? Yeah, it's all connected. It's not like I bumped it. Hold on. Did our digital packets just like die? Is that what happened? No, it looks like the there's like a conditional for it to be able to shift or something. God, I wish this engine didn't run so fucking rich. Okay. Why does it still think I'm shifting? Okay, back on the road. We're just got a weird view for a little bit. Oop, that's neutral. 2. There you go. No, I did not. No, stop making the noises. It's very sensitive to how this thing is with a shifter. God damn it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like something needs to change with the shifter. Maybe the code is a little weird. Like, do I need to have it actually hit a button for good? See, it just popped. That might actually be in-game, though. Oh, no. Can I put it in? Pop the clutch. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. I killed it by I shifted it too far. Don't worry. You hear nothing, Fleetari. Fleetari has nothing to do all day. He just sits there and judges me by what he hears out his window. All right, Fleetari. Oh, God. I didn't do that. I have the clutch in. A shifting emote? Yeah. Oh, my God. That is the moodiest. I wonder if I drive the van, if it's going to behave the same way. If that's just a feature of the car or if it's something else. We did see when we looked at the packets, we saw they were all... There you go. They're all over the place. All right, what wheels do we want on those? I think I want to make those slicks. I got my 40% discount because I dumped poop on somebody's lawn. I mean, I could really... I don't know what he's saying, but he sure is saying a lot of it. What do we want? There we go. I mean, those wheels are very shiny. They're very good looking, but they don't really go with the body that I have. I mean, I could paint them white, but they're very shiny, and I want to keep them shiny. So I don't know what I want to put on those things. I feel like those would be good for slicks. I think we'll go with slicks on them. Yeah. I would not... I would be caught dead in the Ferndale because that car is a death trap, and I will not ever drive the Ferndale. It might look good, but that thing is a freaking death trap. Even with the wheel. Even with the wheel that I have right now, this thing is a death trap. This car will kill you, and it doesn't care. This car will kill you, and the reason behind that, the guaranteed kill, is that when you apply the brake at all, it locks you out of steering for a full second. It is programmed to do that. It's not like a result of the the balance of all of the elements of automotive excellency, right? It's not the back off middle finger mud flaps that it has. It's not the anti-roll bars interacting with blah 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 in order to make sure that there's a lot of understeer on the drag strip. No, it is because Topless Gun wanted to simulate what an American car would be like. And in order to get it right, he made it so that if you touch the brake, your steering doesn't work for 2 seconds. Yeah, with it being an automatic, I guess you get a lot of... that would be a significant mental load that would be removed from my my whole process of driving. But at the same time, it's death trap. This thing's a death trap. Because you're like, oh no, I need to turn. Let me slow down a little bit, and oh no, can't. Now I can't move for like a full second. All right, we got kill you to do next. So clutch, reverse, son of a bitch. I don't know if I should make reverse towards me or away from me. I think in my car, yeah, in my car you like click it over and then engage it. It's hard for me to find first because there's no like engaging thing. Oh, come on! I've tried every combination of giving this thing a moderate amount of gas. Like really rev it up and then baby out the clutch. Nope. Good God. Oh, that's why. I need like a mod that gives you a much less powerful clutch, or a much less powerful parking brake. All right. You son of a! I got all the lawnmower noise outside, and it's really distracting me. I can't listen to the motor of the car. How's the volume for you guys? You guys can hear everything all right? I don't get why it makes terrible shifting noises when you're already, like, you're in neutral, so it shouldn't care. But it still makes the crunch noise. Ah, Jesus. I'm gonna watch our speed here, or else we're gonna lift off. All right, there we go. There we go. I didn't turn on the music. All right, is our roof all crushed? I think it is. From when we rolled it the other day. Maybe it's just my sitting position. Son of a... So is the game popping me out of gear, or is it my setup? Because I turned off all the assists. And it's just popping out of gear every now and then. Whoa. Okay. Carefully. We're trying to be polite and stay on the road. We're a good citizen. Carefully. And we're looking for dust cloud on the horizon, because our boy is in town right now. And when he loops around, he's going to come back on these roads. So we're in a considerable amount of danger right now. My shifter seems to be stable right now. Slow down a bit on that. Give it something to chew on. A little bit of full throttle. We'll back off because there's a turn coming up, I think. No, maybe not. A little bit more throttle. Keep looking on that horizon. Oh, God. We're in so much danger. I gotta get used to where all the gears are, too. That's gonna mess with me, because I got a little bit used to it yesterday when we had it configured differently. Ah, give it up. We had it configured a little differently, and I got used to where everything was, so I need to make sure that I'm still dialed in and ready to hit the gears that I want to hit when I want to hit them. That's the biggest issue that I'm gonna have with this setup. Yeah, like dropping down to 2. I need to feel that a little bit better. Hey! I guess I can't do really quick shifts, huh? I can't do my really super fast shifting. Now, how do we get to the apartments? That would be... Oh, I think I just passed them. Well, we'll loop it... Fuck. We'll loop it around. Damn it. Stop it! Get in... Stay in gear! Oh, no. Our uncle is still in the middle of the road. Or, yeah, that's Uncle. Cousin is the one driving around terrorizing us. He's got like a psychological warfare thing going on with that green car of his. Can't sleep at night. All I see is this green car barreling down on me. The horror. We can coast. We can coast this. We can coast this. We can't coast this. We're not gonna make it. Damn it. No, I stalled. Damn it. I tried. Why does it always clunk clunk? I think that's the game doing that. That's not my shifter. This isn't the best game to try out a brand new setup, is it? Where did he go? Where did he go? Where is he? Satan. What? It's like 3 p.m. It's not like 3 a.m. Well, it's 1. It's 1 in the afternoon. Where is this guy? It's a Friday. It's 1 in the afternoon. Where is he gone? All right. All right. All right. Let's park it up right here for a little bit. See if we can't go do some stuff with all of our stress and our dirtiness and all that crap. Damn it. We had 1 task and he's gone. Did our bad kill him? Where does this man even sleep? We gotta go peep on him. We gotta snoop. I'm gonna go around back. We're gonna see what he's up to. Man, that guy's never in here. All right. He can't be at the pub. That'd be ridiculous. I don't think that's him in the street. That might be the guy that I punched to death. Oh, we're lucky the cops didn't come, huh? I guess I'm allowed to fight that guy. Because, yeah, there's no cops. No cops. What's the fastest way to get back to the pub from here? Well, driving. Driving would be the fastest way. Field guy is going to get pissed at me. Jesus, this is like the furthest from the pub. Maybe I went the wrong way. And then on the other side of the church? I don't remember. Got me out here, thirsty as hell. I'm gonna die of exhaustion just from walking from my car to the pub. Well, Themo should be open. I bought out all his beer, but should be some other snacks in there that I can buy. We're here to make $1 billion, and apparently everything is getting in our way today. We can also try the Johnny boy. Johnny boy. Nobody's going to get your In the Mouth of Madness references, oh bother. Why would you make them? Nobody here saw that movie. You're the only one who knows the In the Mouth of Madness references. I like that movie. I didn't see it until Red Letter Media did a thing on it. And then I ended up watching it. It was a good movie. It was a good movie. All right, what's up with all the wanton death and destruction that's going on here in town today? You got a computer? Yo, where's his place? Let's go play computer games. Come on. All right. Bud, you're not in the good way. Let's get you out of the road. Let's get you out of the path of the bus. Oh, I got something for you, buddy. You're gonna call me human waste guy. Oh, God, we got a face full of crack. Listen to me, you hard bass weirdo. All right, just run over my friend's head. Well, my uncle. This guy's family, all right? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Damn it. Ah, I don't think I can lift him. I was gonna try to stuff him into the car, but I don't think that'll work. His arms are all discombobulated. He was sleeping there. I'll have you know. Okay, that's vehicular manslaughter, and I'm not gonna stand for that sort of thing. I think I got a hit in. And then he crashed. All right, you need to get the hell out of this road, my man. Whatever. Whatever the situation is out here, I'm not your dad. Oh my God. I'm glad I left my car far away from this. Don't you call me Glumpsy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. City? City. The city. This is the city. This is the city. You just called this the city. I need milk. I need three cartons of milk. And give me all of these, too. I don't know what you're saying. I'm so sorry. I don't speak the language here in the city. No, I'm not doing the mailing job. I probably should do the mailing job, and we should also probably buy. What do you call it? What do we need to buy? We need to buy. I totally lost my. Totally lost my thought there. Oh well. What's up, TurboNad? I got the wheel working for the most part. Nope. I think I'm going to take the bike back and get rid of my stats a little bit here. We're trying to sell the remainder of our kill you. What? What? Huh? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. We'll just do it this way. So I need to still use the wheel in order to control this. Kickstand. Hit the throttle. There we go. Now, I need to, like, do this and put it into first. Oh, God, we were in first the whole time. Okay, it's not shifting it. Do I need to have the clutch out? Or is this an up-down thing? I think this is an up-down... I think this is an up-down shift thing. There, okay. Yeah, no, that's our uncle, and I'm not his dad. Look at him, it's pathetic. But we can't do it. He's just gotta. He's his own man at this point. Fuck. I gotta learn how to do this. All right, fine. We're walking. We're walking. I don't care to. I gotta sweep by and pick this thing up as we go by, and that's just cursed. And I think the first couple things that I get out of this are going to be milk. So let's just get back to the apartments where we can unpack this inside the car. Oh, but then we're going to have to differentiate between the juice and the kill you. Oh God, this is cursed. What's the first thing that comes out of this? God damn it. This is going to kill me. Where's the pump? Where's the pump? I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Gonna die. Need the pump. Need to get my pump on. Let's just put that in the road. We'll get that later. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die of thirst. I probably have a lot of wiggle room. I've never really tested, like, what... He'll, like, make noises before dying of thirst, right? Gotta have these familiar stomping grounds. Where's that pump? There's that pump. Oh, we're saved. Come on, baby. You gotta, like, prime it with a glass of water. There it is. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff. Tastes just like, I don't know. Probably tastes like the sewage I pumped. Tastes like the ground table. Actually, well water's fucking lit. It's good stuff. Used to... My grand folks lived on a farm in New Hampshire, which New Hampshire doesn't have much by ways of agriculture, but... It was just like a bunch of land. But anyway, it was a big barn. But they had a well there. And so you had to prime the well and pump it and everything. But the water that came out of that thing was good. It didn't look like it would produce good tasting water, but it did. I can't carry two things at once, unfortunately. This game would be pretty good in VR. I think this would be a fun VR game. And maybe you could actually carry two things. Nothing beats Cold Spring. Well, I mean, the ground table stays pretty cool if your well is deep enough. I think the problem with that farm was that my grandfather interpreted 10 gallons per minute as it only does 10 gallons. And so it was always super duper water conservation time when we were there. But we were city people, so we'd come in and, like, take 10-hour showers if we had if we weren't told not to. But it was still like, like, you got to watch how many times you flush the toilet and all that stuff. I've wanted, man, those people who can just, like, kayak out and just take a chunk of glacier and put it in their drink. Where the hell is... All right. I'll just sit here and drink my milk. Oh, now the milk comes out. Like... Oh, that was the wrong sound effect. Damn it, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Let's just drink our milk over here, chat. Just, ugh. Damn it! No, that was the one I wanted. That's not the one. That's not the one. Nope. Okay, so I got. That's right. I color coded them. Sorry, I had to remind myself of what my sound effects were. Oh, this is gonna... Oh, can my bladder... I don't think it can explode. My stress went down from drinking pure juice. Where's Joko? I want to sell stuff. Why isn't he here? It's Friday. It's not even that late. We're like 3 p.m. This is prime time for buying Kill You. What are his hours now? They should be standard. Ugh. I'm gonna sit here and drink fruit juice until I die. My stress goes down, though. Yeah, by a hair. These bottles are insta-disappearing, which makes me think that they're immediately going to the... Are you kidding me? No wonder Field Guy's so mad at us. What are the... This is prime hooliganing that's going on right now. No wonder he comes at us with a shotgun if we're on the field. I didn't know they did this. I did not know that they did this. We have so much juice to drink. We'll put empties over here. Oh, jeez. Juice. Drink all of our juice. We're a growing boy. Ugh. Empty plastic can. Okay, we're almost done. Yes, 900 carbohydrates and pure juice concentrate flowing through my veins. All right, stress is up. I'm gonna need to use a cigarette. I tried to do a non-smoking run, but it just wasn't gonna happen. Kidding me? That looks like a lot of fun. I want to join in, but I'm gonna end up with a guy barreling down on me with a shotgun. And it'll be like It Follows. He'll be following me no matter what, forever. What's up, Runecar? How's it going? I'm wondering where the hell Joko is. Why isn't he out here today? He rejected our previous Kill You, so I put it all right there. Now I have this new batch, but I don't know if this is going to be good enough. I'll put this stuff over here. I thought that he would... I thought he does Vigil. Like, doesn't he stay here? With the good stuff on this side. This is my money-making scheme. This is how I'm making all my cash in this game. I mean, I bought all the essentials, though, because we did a bunch of poop trucks and stuff, and I did some off-screen things. I mean, the main thing that I'd like to be doing is winning the rally, but right now I need to get used to my controls, because they'll bite you if you don't know them. We've had some spectacular side road wrecks already. My car's all banged up. Why can't I get that? There it is. If I drank this, I would be in big trouble. Any more back here? Yes, there's always another. There we go. Now, in case that stuff goes bad, I have new containers to fill from the bucket. So we at least got this going. All right, so he's not here. He hasn't appeared yet. I don't know when he appears. We're not, because Joko is gone. I don't know where he went. I call him Joko. I know that's not his name, but whatever. Get all this stuff in the back of my car. My BRE Satsuma. PRE, Percolate Racing Enterprises. We'll put milk on my car. That's fine. I like it. And then, oh yeah, this case of beers. Case of beers. Put that in the back. I mean, he's had a day to stew over my bad Kill You. I don't think I hurt him. Hey. Door? Door. Door? Hello? Door. Door. Door? I think my frame is tweaked. Everything in this game is sliding, right? It's always sliding, and so this car has been creeping down this hill this whole time. It's not a detergent bottle. It's a juice concentrate. It does look like a detergent bottle, though. You should be able to put Killu in detergent bottles. I have my customary bag of chips underneath the pedals. I never know if the mixture is right. That's reverse. Now, if I turn out of here and I get this wrong at all, hello? Hello? What the? Oh man, look at those. There goes those kids. But if I turn a little bit too wide, shotgun guy's gonna come after me anyway. No, don't you die! I would trade this entire car in for just some electronic engine management. Fuck. Hey! Who put milk out here? Neutral. Okay. I just gotta get used to all this stuff. Probably shouldn't be going so fast in town. I think I go left out of here to go home. No, it was right. Right was the direction. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna pull a U-ball up here. There's still a juice container somewhere in the street, but actually we could pick it up. It was right by here. There he is. There's that juice container. So the controls are jumping all over for me, and I don't know if that's because of just the way the game does it, the way the game handles gears and stuff, or it could be the LIN bus signal that we're using to get the position of all of our stuff could be a little bit batshit. It might be going on and off as we proceed. Now, I don't know where the hell we bailed off of the road in order to avoid Mr. Hitler. I don't know where we did that. We need to find where that is, though. Let out the choke a little bit. Keep it at a nice solid 14. I don't want to blow my engine up. We're heading back because I don't know what to do right now, because we went and we investigated whether or not we could sell Killu, and we can't. So I don't know what we do now. He's not there. He should be there. Did I? Of course, this is the first thing I do. Fucking stall. Okay. We could load our uncle up into the car and see if we can get him home. Let's do that. Let's get our. If we're going home anyway, we might as well load uncle into the car. He got us that beautiful van that we use, so we might as well return the favor and get him up. You know, get him home. He needs to get home. We'll give him a ride. I don't think he's gonna get in the. Oh my God! What the? The car goes psycho even though I have the clutch in. It just pops out of gear and stuff. So if I go right, that goes home. If I go left, we go to Fleetari. Yeah, sorry, not Fleetari. We go to pub. Jesus Christ. What is... Okay, all right. First gear? Ah, fuck. This is a lot harder to manage than I thought. It's like shifting in and out of gears. Please stay in gear. Okay, there. Is he here? Did he go home? No, there he is. There he is. There you are. You big drunk weirdo. Yeah. It's automatic and unpredictable, yeah. Let's get you in the car. Those guys are riding around the track. How do you like racing seats? Yeah, you should probably stay on your side, my man. Let me get that cough looked at. That's not sounding too good. Come on, into the car. You can do it. All right, here we go. Almost in. Almost got you. Just. Okay. All right. Come on. Listen, bud. Yeah, I got one of my parents has a COVID cough that sounds quite a lot like that. Pick you up by your thigh. Listen, bud, we're gonna have enough trouble. Okay, I'm in space. All right, there we go. I have enough trouble fitting you into this car as is. Ugh. Why you gotta do this to me, man? We just gotta get the thighs up and over. Come on, up and over. Just work with me here a little bit, bud. You gotta work. Oh, okay, all right. That almost did it. Thigh, and then I can pick them straight up. Careful. Damn it. Oh, great. I'm going to get fucking sideswiped by these guys. Come on. Ugh. This is unfortunately one of the more difficult tasks in this game. Is to get a body. See, that leg is going to really keep me from being able to get him in here. Come on. Come on, bud. You can do it. Ugh. You know, don't help me at all. That's fine. Uncle, you gotta help me. This isn't working. I need to, like, grab his leg. There we go. I see now the other leg is folded. Come on, both legs. Let's go. Okay. Step 1. Step 2. Thigh. Come on. There we go. Shoulder. Okay. All right. Don't hit the gas pedal. Just don't hit the pedals, all right? Beautiful. Okay. Okay, now you're messing with me. Uh-oh. No! Yeah, you stay collided with your buddy over there. This is like danger zone. We're in like the most dangerous spot right now because this guy's gonna run over my ass. All right, you know, like, not even helping me out. Get your face out of the ground. Give me this arm. No. Okay, well, folded behind you is okay. Please. Please. All right, you're further out of the car than you were before. I give up. I give up. I give up. We're going home without you. You get out of here. Get out of my car. Please. This is like a boat anchor. Sometimes you pick him up and he moves perfectly. Yeah, don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. You know what you've done. You find your own damn way home. Leave you in the shade at least. Man. That guy, I swear. You just give me like 5 seconds. Jesus Christ. I don't understand why Joko wasn't there. I don't know what his hours are. Do they change when he moves into the city? We can buzz by his place one more time and just see if he's appeared in the past couple minutes, because it seems like some of these guys have changed routine. What the? Why? Every single time. Embarrassing me in front of yellow car guy. I was babying the clutch. Oh. Every time. Every single time. Every single time. I don't know what brand of freaking parking brake I've been using, but it is damn good at its job. All right, so I want to check by the apartments again just to make sure that he's gone. That he's really gone. It's always the handbrake with me. I don't know what it is. I also have to consider that my game character is very bad at shifting. And, like, let everything stabilize before I go into gear. See what just happened right there? I didn't even do that. I'm not touching anything. The clutch is in. I don't know what locomotive function. Aha! I caught you. I caught you. Fucker. That's right. You thought you'd get away. But I see the game. I read the code. I know everything that's happening. Oh, I can't get out. Ugh. Okay. All right. Hey, don't mind me reaching over here. Not piss water. We better be good. It's been sitting in the sun. I put it in the sun just for you. Just like you like it. Hot. There we go. That's right. You like this stuff. Good. If I could make a batch of like really shitty stuff, and then like every batch I start with the good stuff and then give them the really shitty stuff. That would be the ultimate economic play. You got to keep it in the sun. Makes it nice and warm. Breaks down everything, all the flavors, you know. It's a pasteurization, right? When you keep it at ideal bacterial conditions. Yeah, like one good batch that you like keep nice, and you always give him the one from the good batch, and then all the others from the bad one, from the shitty one. You make one that's like one thing of sugar. I don't know. That's like gaming it way too hard though. Because it's really not all that big of a deal. Just go retrieve a bunch of these jugs. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I got all the good stuff right here. This is the stuff you want. Man, I'm really disorganized in placing these things on the table, aren't I? We're going to make $1 billion, though. Yeah, properly aged on the doorstep. Man, you would think moving them from this place to the other would be a very simple task, but it is a lot. It's got the essence of plastic on it, and whatever detergents you use to wash out the if there's any fruit juice left over, you know, like with your saliva in the jugs, that's a little flavoring. I mean, what we've made essentially is hard seltzer. It's just sugar and yeast, but it's like bread. It's like bread seltzer. So I don't know. I hope it detects all these, because these will almost immediately end up in the junkyard, and we'll just take the van to go get them. Then I can see if my shifting woes are caused by my shifter or not. Are you guys not detecting? Is it okay? So this is space. What is that over there? There were like 2 people in the lake. Hey, man. Yeah, look at that. $4,000. Who's in the lake over here? I saw spirits. What's going on out here? Bud? Are these the soccer kids? Oh, buddy. I don't think there's any recovering from this. Unless I reload the save. What are you doing out here, my man? Oh, it's both of you. Both of yins are out here. Kids, I think you're out of bounds for the soccer. The field's like... It's like way over there. Oh my god. Well, I'm steeping like a tea bag right now. All the dirtiness is leaving my body. I probably am leaving like a cloud of filth behind me. Yeah, we'll use a better way to do it. Let's go back to the hut. I couldn't pick up our uncle though. He's not really cooperating. He doesn't really get into the car all that well. I don't know what he's doing out here. It's like late in the afternoon on a Friday. At least we were able to sell the Killiu. And we can grab the van and get the cartons back at some point. Look at this guy. Rest in peace, this guy's liver. Holy shit. He's just sitting there drinking one of them. It's sugar and yeast. You can make it yourself. Whatever. Okay. He already gets slam-fest drunk at night anyway. I've seen what you people are up to at Pub Napo or whatever. It sickens me. No. This thing is always running rich. Damn, dog. All right. A little bit of that going. Now it's lean. Get my lean on. All right, there we go. Oh, no. First gear. I do not want to cross. No, that's a tree. It's a normal tree. Wait, what is that? Is that a... Oh, no, it's milk. Okay. Oh, yeah. I guess it doesn't like being in gear at all. I mean, you should be able to start it in gear with the clutch in, but... Yeah, I guess the proper way to do it is that way. All right. Let's get the F out of here. I will not... I'm gonna have to touch the field. That means I'm gonna have shotgun guy after me. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. We're dead in the water. He's gonna kill us. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. No, I don't know if there's a mod for it or not. There probably is. There's a mod for friggin' everything now. VR. Obviously, it's not that taxing graphically, so... I think Shotgun Guy is going to be after us. Oh, the kids got out of the lake. All my milk cartons are all over the place. Oh, come on! It really doesn't like... This thing does not like me. Okay. Now I go right. That's the big brain move. Yeah. Why? A head tracking would be pretty cool. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. We have to keep our eyes on the horizon here. We gotta keep alert. Mr. Hitler is after every single crest, and he will not be moving his little green car out of the way. If we're lucky, we're going in the same direction as him, but we can never be sure about that. I can barely read chat. TurboNet? Yeah, he recently did head tracking. Did he use it in this game? This would be a pretty good game for that. I have a head tracking thing, but I'm not hooking it up. You have to do unholy things for head tracking to work properly. So the only complaint that I have right now about this setup is that I kind of wish that my feet were at different angles. I couldn't get the pedals high enough so that I was horizontal. Right now, most of the body positioning is good. It's just that my ankles are getting kind of tired because my feet are back quite a ways, which is bad. Not that ergonomic. But I guess I could like angle stuff up and use it a little differently. But you know, I can put my full force into these pedals and not have any horrible repercussions. That's pretty good. But yeah, overall the setup is pretty good. I haven't turned up force feedback in the game yet. Mostly just because I'm getting used to all the controls and where they are. Because on Saturday, tomorrow, we're not gonna go late today, but on Saturday we're gonna go all day with this, and I'm gonna do the rally. So we're gonna try to get that trophy. We're not gonna get totally distracted by all these menial tasks. Fuck. That's a weird thing to say. I have to, like, kick the clutch in whenever it jumps out of third. I think it jumps out of third when it's low RPMs. Whoa. I don't think our wheels are going to be ready yet. I mean, we'll check. Why did you go back to neutral? What's your problem? I'm trying to, like, rev match, and it won't let me. Well, it looks like he's closed. But if our wheels are ready, they're going to be here. Wish this guy had more of a mini-mall parking lot. Oh, yeah, that's the body damage right there. Oh, we didn't even buckle up. What's wrong with us? Let me out! I didn't really put these in a position where I could grab them again. Oh, yeah, there they are. Look at them. Looking good. Doot, 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 doot. Bonk. Ah, I can't get to them. Damn it. The other way you could do it is by phasing through. Well, I don't think you can get in. Oh, that's the least accessible spot. I really should have moved them in a bit differently, huh? Damn. Oh, got one of them. Can't get the other ones, though. Actually got a little bit further in by doing that. Oh, no, that's just from standing position. Ah, come on. They're right there. I bump them with the couch, or I could put the couch inside and then sleep on it, and then I'd be inside. I don't know if I'd be able to get out, though. I don't know how Rabaz exists doing all of his work here. Because of, like, I don't know. It's business hours only, you know? Ah, give me the wheels. All right, we'll have to get back in. I don't know if you know the deal with My Summer Car, but this game is perfect. It's a 10 out of 10. There's no flaws in it at all. Yeah, I can't get to them from here. They're in like the center spot. There's no way. We could take a roof nap. My fatigue is getting up there, but we'll just go back home. If I take a roof nap, I don't think we'll get, because it's sundown and I take a nap, it's not going to be sun up. This is not quite going to work out. And tomorrow is Saturday, which is rally day. I got to watch these cables on the left here. They're dangling. I'll end up getting my foot caught on them. All right. So, yeah, I can't grab a stick. It's not part of this game. Choke fully out. We should be warmed up. That ratio is bad. I think I might need to adjust that. What? I still had an empty. Oh well. Oh well. All right. Let's get home. Let's get home, because then I can set up for the race tomorrow, and we can have a save file where the date is right and the time is right, and you know everything's ready to go. First gear. Did I not put on the parking brake? I guess I didn't. Ah! Second gear. It's going to take a little bit for us to get used to actually racing. What the? Oh, wrong gear. I don't want to blow up my motor before I got the race going on. There we go. And keep our eye out for our uncle. Not our uncle. Cousin. Mr. Hitler. Green car guy. He's a demon. He doesn't slow down for anybody. If my glass is a little cleaner, I'd probably comment on how gorgeous this game is, because it actually does look very nice for a not too graphically intense game, you know. We don't stop for trains. We don't stop for trains. Ugh. All right. Turn the lights on. Haha, I got the lights on a button. It's great. It's great. Now all I need to do is hit a minor bump, lift, and flip the car and die. Which, oh god, which can happen. Especially when my car is going in and out of gear. No, 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 no. Motherfucker. Well, that was bound to happen. All right. Let's get ourselves up. At least we were wearing our safety belt. Let's get this thing flipped over. Jesus. I mean, you know, when you're driving at the breakneck speeds that I go, how the hell do we undo this? Keep an ear out. Put our arms out. Take it one step at a time. I need to flip the car without freaking totally damaging it. Come on, buddy. Ugh. Okay. All right. Step one is that. Step two, flip it. He's gonna come along this road, and then we were gonna end up having quite a time. There it is. All right. Now we got to get it out of the road, or at least enough out of the road that it's not going to get destroyed. And then we'll retrieve all the parts. A full motion sim rig. I'm scrambled eggs. Oh, look at the body mount over there. Oh. All right, we got to get it enough out of the road that it's not going to get completely and utterly obliterated by the car going by. What is the brake on? No. Should be able to push this thing forward. I mean, or we just leave him up to his own designs. But he's going to come in and he's going to totally fuck up all the bodywork, even though the bodywork is already pretty bad. I mean, most of the stuff on the car survived that, so we got to get out of the road. I'm listening. That's what's good. I'm like quiet because I'm like listening for. I'm listening for signs of us getting friggin' killed. This thing's so slow. Come on. Chat controlled motion rig. Yeah. Carefully now. Oh boy. Any minute now. Any minute now, we're gonna get friggin' schwacked. Carefully. I hear... oh. Nope, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Thought I heard him. Okay. We're almost at safety. We can reattach the... okay, alright. So that's super effective now? Okay, alright. Totally fair. Totally fair. Okay, we're off the road. Now we get to pick up the pieces of our broken life. Oh my god. Probably not this size, right? No, it's like a 7. Gotta get the thing from the back of the thing. Ah! While it slides down the hill irritatingly. The whole car is just in motion right now. I can't do anything about it. What do I have all the... do I really have that many empties still in the car? I guess I didn't... oh, those are the empty... that's right, yeah. Those are the empties that I bought at Timo's. Okay, there's the ratchet set. Okay. Wrench. What size are the fenders? think they're the small ones, aren't they? The really tiny ones? Well, there's the bolt. That is definitely attached. All right. Hood bolts. There we go. Gotta make sure that the fender stays in, you know? And then third one. There it is. I don't remember if there are ones in the back of the fender here. You would think there'd be something. Nope. Where else? I don't think so. I think I got them. What are you? Oh, you're another fender bolt. Yep. All right. Now for the bumper. Oh god, the bugs are gonna get I'm not gonna be able to tolerate the bugs because we're getting dirty. Did I see a container all the way back here? No, that was just a tuft of grass. All my crap was contained by the earth wall. And then this thing. See, there's a thing about my summer car. Because I see people are very much not familiar with it. You're very invested in your car in this game because you have to build it from components. So that part of the game is very, very good. You kind of chill out once you get the survival mechanics all set. You kind of chill out and build this car, and so you suddenly have all of this investment in the functionality of the car. Well, I put that together, so you know, I feel kind of responsible for keeping this thing in good shape, and that's sort of it's the psychology of this game that I really love. But then, of course, you take your car out into the world, and it is a harsh and unforgiving Finnish countryside where you do things like accidentally slightly wander off the road, overcorrect, and end up in a ditch of your own tears. But how you deal with those sorts of stresses are what separates the My Summer Car players from some other thing that I can't think of right now. Need a couple beers after all that stress. Oh yeah, it's just stuff. Just toss that anywhere. All right. I think I'm loaded up with all my stuff except for the toolkit. Get the beers back in. Beer is essentially a survival thing out here. It's water. Stress is good. Everything else is good. Well, it's not exactly an engineering game. It's more of a car ownership game. Yeah. Aside from just everything being jumbled inside, I think we're ready to head back out. Well, I'm probably missing important thing. Buckle. Get the car started again. Get out of gear, first of all. What? No. No, 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 no. Oh, no. The battery is dead. Ah! Fuck. Well, my spare batteries are back at home. We gotta survive out here, chat. We got a dead battery. Oops, resume. Well, well, well. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions. I haven't had any luck, you know, bump starting or anything like that. I've tried some stuff like that. All right, let's make sure to put our thumb out. There we go. We just gotta wait for our cousin. I guess I can't have a beer out with my thumb at the same time, huh? We gotta wait for our cousin to come by. You know, I was running the car perfectly fine before. I don't know why that... like I said, I don't have any hunger. All that milk helped me keep the hunger away. So, emergency supplies are in here. I'm almost done that crate, but any minute now. There's only one person on this road other than you, and it's your... Oh, oops. I gotta pee. We'll mark our territory a little bit here. We'll keep the mooses away. You'd be hard-pressed to find a push. That's all. I'll just leave it at that. This game is, you know, one person programmed it. Yeah, we gotta make sure this area smells like me so nobody touches my car. And then we keep the thumb out and we wait. We wait in the dark. Oh man, I can't believe that the battery died. I didn't see that coming at all. Yeah, I can't drink beers without putting my thumb away. I'll look around to see if I got any other car parts, but I don't have a source of light. I didn't bring a flashlight with me. We went off the road like right around here, right? Somewhere out in the wilderness is my fender, too. Having a hell of a time keeping my car going. Ugh. Stay on the road, keep the thumb out, and we wait. I mean, I could start walking. Maybe we'd make it to my driveway. Let's get the beer case and just start walking. Yep. Here we are. Welcome to the other part of my summer car. Hiking. Hiking in Finland. I would point out how beautiful the countryside is, but we're losing our light. My kingdom for a save point. Is there a save point at the farm? Thought there was. They got a well. Well. I think they have an outhouse. I think I can actually save here. I'll check. I gotta keep close to the road, though. Doesn't look like it. They have a septic tank. I would hang out with them over there, but I gotta be by the road. I don't want to miss my ride. Well, the question is, what direction is he going in? Because if he's coming from over here, that's what we want. If he's coming from over here, that takes us into town. And that's not what we don't want to go to town. I want to go home so I can get one of my batteries and I guess take the van back out here and drop a battery off. Yeah, this is what I call flat out farm, which is where you hit the throttle and don't slow down. But then if you're going this way by flat out farm, you need to smash the brakes and make this turn. And this one's a doozy because it's an uphill turn. So your car gets all the physics get unloaded as your car essentially is going over a jump at the top of this thing. You always end up crashing right here. You can't see a goddamn thing, but I can assure you that I'm on a road. Of course, now I can't even see the road. I can't see anything. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going to stay by this sign. Hello, sign, whose outline I can barely see on the horizon. Please keep me anchored. I've only got so many beers to survive the night. I can't sleep on anything. Tweak the gamma, no shame. I don't even know how to do that because I'm so honest. I'm too honest, chat. Drinking another beer. Oh no, I've got my thumb out. I have my thumb out. We're not going to drink until we're almost dead. Oh my god. Do I not want to... I do not want to save... like, load a save point. I would really much rather run into our cousins somewhere out here and get a ride with him. Please. Welcome to my summer car, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I mean, I sort of know the roads. It's just staying on them when this is what the ground looks like. Yeah. I don't know when the sky transitions and it gets a little brighter. This is like the bewitching hour when you better have some form of light. I didn't bring the little candle thing with me. This is a poorly planned trip, huh? I might actually fall asleep out here. Yeah, I can't see a damn thing. All I can see are barely the caps on the beers. Oh, well, I can tell by the difference in my foot noise. Please, on the horizon, there has to be. Come on, car. This is one of the corners of the rally, which by the time the sun comes back up, I think people will be on the road for the rally. Behind me is the highway. You can't, well, I mean, if I drink the beers, I will throw them out, and then those could be a trail, but that'll lead me backwards, and I'm not trying to go backwards. I'm trying to go home. Problem is I can't see any of the roads that I need to walk on in order to get there. No gamma. No gamma. Car mirrors, sun shadows. Show FPS. Oh, you can turn off the gear indicator. That's interesting. No gamma. Could probably go into my AMD stuff and like up the... I'm starting to be able to see stuff though. A little bit. Just a little bit. Actually, I think it got darker. Yeah, because I didn't even know that my beers were down here. Any minute now, around one of these corners, that car will show up with its little headlights. I mean, man, that thing stalks us when we're not... Where could it possibly be? Did he might have died. If there's something like on the road and he crashes into it, he will die until you save the game. But we haven't really messed with him at all. We've been out of his way almost fully. He passed us, I think, at Fleetari's the one time. Was that Fleetari that he passed us? I think he passed us once or twice since last save is like the beginning of when we started playing. So that would be a significant amount of work that I've lost. I would no longer be a 10,000-aire. I would have several $100s to my name, and that's it. Well, I didn't want to go too late today, so I guess I could use this opportunity to say thank you guys for watching, because this is not exciting, and I'm hemorrhaging viewers. I'm just going to end it. We're going to end the stream here. The setup works. Tomorrow, we're going to try to beat this rally. I'm going to try to... burp. I'm going to try to beat the rally. So I got homework. I have to basically go into the game and set it up so that we can participate in the rally and that I can save scum the rally over and over again. Because that'll get all this stuff into, into stride. Yeah, the setup is functioning. The only question that I haven't answered is whether or not my shifting is the problem. There's some glitchy, like button pressing that goes on with this thing. I don't know if maybe we need to I don't know how I can stabilize that, but it's something to think about when we go back into the code in the future, is how to stabilize the... Oh, wow, those aren't as powerful as they used to be. Weird. The end stops on either end of the wheel. Something about stabilizing the LIN bus, right? Because there's glitches that are going on where I'll get into like gear and it'll pop me back out of gear to neutral, and I think that's the game. I think the game does that. We had it in like super stable mode with the paddles and everything, because with the sequential shifter and stuff, because that's how it treats the sort of the shift assist, etc., etc. Turned all that stuff off, so very much in line with how this game functions. Without that stuff on, there's all kinds of like aggravating stuff that's happening, on the sort of on the two sides of this. So it might not be my setup that was failing. This might actually just be the game popping you out of gear because you're doing something stupid, which is, I think you have to put it in neutral, pull the clutch out, do this, do that, to the other thing, right? I think you have to do that in order to get everything to shift properly. Whereas in a real car, I could be in first with the clutch down and start the car. But apparently the game doesn't like that. It makes you go clunk, 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 like in and out of gear a couple times. Alrighty. Well, I'm pretty much dead, assuming that nobody comes along to pick me up. So I'm gonna wait here for you guys, for somebody to come by. But here's the end card. What contains the usual sort of mix of social medias that you can follow me on. I don't really do much other than Twitter. But Discord is where I will be living until tomorrow, and then we'll shut down the Discord and delete everything. No, I'll be on the Discord almost constantly when I'm not streaming. But tomorrow we're going to attack this rally. So yeah, good seeing you guys. I will catch you guys tomorrow if you're around, and then on Sunday I get to build tire hanging racks for the garage. Jesus, that's gonna suck. It's gonna be like 1 billion degrees out. All right, I'll catch you guys later. I need to get over to the other computer. Hey, yeah, all right.